Ah, I'm alive. Hello. God, I fucking love this music. Hello, everybody. I don't know what I'm gonna paint tonight. I got the next few days off, so I'm probably gonna be streaming a little bit more. I need to build. I need this to get building my gladiator. I'm glad that people actually paint during these streams. I think I said that before. It's just nice because that's literally the entire point of this hangout. That everybody is around here for each other. Shalom, brother. See you in the chat. Tower Man, do real Mexicans have Caesar salad burritos, or is that a weird Australian thing? I've never heard of a Caesar salad burrito in my entire life. That is the whitest fucking thing I've heard. Also, that's just a wrap. What? I wish I could paint, but sadly I'm at the ball crushing factory. Well, you can enjoy being in the chat. Yeah, nobody. That's a wrap, dude. That's not a fucking burrito. What are you talking about? I've been listening to Dark Tide and Rogue Trader OSTs a lot more recently. The Rogue Trader OST is super good. I'm really surprised about. Like, it didn't sound good to me the first time I started listening to it, especially playing the game, but yeah, it's pretty good. Dark Tide's music is just good in general. It's just like not fair to compare it to anything. Was the name Jesper or Jasper? Jasper Kid. I forget which one it is, but fucking created a majority of the best tracks in Assassin's Creed. So yeah, it's like really hard to compare and like just stack up against them. It's just unfortunate. Unfortunately, I have guests sleeping in my painting area, so I can't partake. That's fine. You don't have to ever feel bad about not painting your shit, but you know. But we got 3 Mexican restaurant trains and one of them is Taco Bell. Yeah, but like that's just a wrap. Let me turn up the music for you guys. Also, the Mechanicus soundtrack is good. Yeah, but that's just like that's like Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb. Jasper Kid. Yeah, something like that. I know his last name is Kide or Kid, however you pronounce it. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm really torn on what I want to paint today because like I have my Chaos Lord who I probably should get to painting. Let me check my army list for Slaves to Darkness because I don't even think I have an army list for him right now. We've got a Helldivers mod that replaces the great soundtrack with also the great Dark Tide soundtrack. That's amazing. Why is the Dark Tide soundtrack so peak, but the Dark Tide gameplay is so mid? Dark Tide's gameplay is good. There's just nothing to do. What the fuck you mean it's mid? What? You just say wrong shit all the time. It's actually crazy. I close out all my tabs for shit I don't need today. I just wrapped up doing D&D like 40, almost an hour ago at this point. It was a good session. Can you paint something pink? No. You can ask me of that when your year is up. Oh, I mean, I got bored. Dark Time maxing 1 class. Moving to Slaves to Darkness from Night Haunt. I've always like wanted to play Slaves to Darkness. It's just that I had my Night Haunt army up and ready because they were just so easy to print. But I have a game tomorrow and I still have to paint the tank. Good fucking luck, man. It's not that hard, honestly. Painting a tank is not that hard. Police Mista. No, I don't even have that many pinks. I have 1 pink in Warlord Purple, and that's about it. Age of Sigmar 4th edition. The Greatest Hunt. You just add a character in here, I think. Because right now I have Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount, and the only reason I have him is because I have 6 Vanguard and then Gaunt Summoner. I honestly kind of like, I don't know. The only reason I'm bringing 6 Vanguard is because I have 6 Vanguard. We doing Thanksgiving stream? Most likely not. Well, I'll stream after Thanksgiving when everybody's like done, I think, but I probably not, honestly. Airbrush go burr on tanks, literally. And bye. Hi, Gar. Bye, Garg. Use some of my membership money to get more pink? No. I'm moving soon. I don't like have time to be buying stuff. That being said, I'm literally trying to buy like 20 more Chaos Warriors because I have so my list involves 40 Chaos Warriors. I'll actually do that. Let me split these guys from being. Oh Jesus! Stop them from being. Just delete these two and then just consolidate them into 2 groups of Chaos Warriors. Because Chaos Warriors comes in groups of 10, which is fucking crazy. Where's Chaos Warriors? Infantry. Two groups of Chaos Warriors. God Summoner gets 2 groups. Can't you put heroes in? Not in this one. Hi, I just finished my homework and stopping in before I go to bed. Well, you have a good night, Alex. Thanksgiving stream, but it's just a photo of me on the table dressed up as the turkey. That's awful. Fucking just stupid idea. What the fuck? There we go. I can put a hero in here. What are the heroes that you can get? Hero on Karkadrak, what does he do? By the way, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not actually streaming this screen because I don't want to fucking. Actually, I could do that right now. Right. Properties. There we go. Oh, it's not showing the waiting room though, or it's not showing here. That's good. Here we go. Window capture, properties. There we go. You can join me on this. I'll be your Thanksgiving turkey. What the fuck, Fluff? Thank you for the $2, but that is a. That sounds more like a threat. Gonna get stuffed. Jesus Christ. Pretty sure Appa wants to create that Photoshop the Space Marine pink armor covered in Hello Kitty stickers. Well, Appa already. It was Appa or somebody else. It might have been Appa. I can't remember who, but someone wants me to make their mini a Chaos Maid. Might have been Appa. I get the desire. I really want Raven Wing Black Knights, but I just can't justify buying them. I can justify buying shit right now. Like, YouTube paid me out and it paid me out a semi-decent amount, but I just don't have my actual paycheck for my job. That is not me. Somebody wanted to be a Chaos Maid. If it wasn't you, I don't know who it was. Because all of you just become the same dude after a while. Is your reminder that Trench Caustics raised $32,000 and they already have 6 days left in the campaign? I already backed it. I did the $100 version or whatever it was. I will be getting those minis at some point. I want my dudes to be a Tartaros, Jeremy Lord, Cacophonous. At least you have an idea of what you want. You and Lost seemingly are the only people who know what they want. That's a lie. One of my friends who's in my D&D group learned about my channel and he became a warpsmith. So he wants me to make him a. The only reason I'm doing this is because I actually know him and I've known him for a very long time. He told me to make a Mexican Great Unclean one. So yeah, all those maggots that are coming out of his chest are going to be beans. Wait, I said I want to be in a circle model. Okay, well I don't remember Ritz. So I keep forgetting. Yeah, he wanted a Mexican Great and Clean one. That's specifically what he asked me. And he also wants me to put a sombrero on him. I would love to be a guardsman, but I just have a buff vest instead of ammo pouches. That's such a good fucking idea. I told you I'd buy it in Sanity so you didn't have to buy the box. Yeah. Well, it's an anniversary model. It's after a year of being chosen or Warpsmith. I can't bash it, so I don't have to start worrying about this stuff for another year. Beans, literally. What does Lord on Karkadrak do? I was just reading it. Add 2 to charge rolls, and then it's shit. Yeah, this is shit. I don't like this. Dude, they took away my fucking. Here, where is he? Where's add legends options? Here we go, allow legends. And then if I go over here, heroes. It's not this guy. So let me remove him. Regimental leaders, it's in legends. Where is he? Here we go. They took away my fucking sorcerer lord, or not my sorcerer lord, but my chaos lord on Manticore, which is the one I wanted. Where he is. Here we go. Apex Predator. Add 1 to the hit rolls when attacking a monster. This also affects companion weapons. This shit would have been so good for what I wanted to do, man. Just ripping into people with heavy bolter attacks. I might go. I might be on during my lunch if you're still streaming. I'm gonna be streaming for a while tonight. I have the next few days of work off because of reasons. A game store near me had a Hello Kitty themed orc complete with bow ties and pink vehicles. That's fucking insane. You know, guardsmen with bomb vests is hilarious. I should probably say boom vest and not bomb vest, but it's fine. We're talking about a fucking setting where people like sacrifice each other to demons and shit. It's all right. I'm actually actively drawing my guy. One hand is a Freddy Krueger lightning claw, and the other is a prosthetic power claw shaped like a demon neck claw. Yeah, I saw that. You ended up just redrawing an orc power claw. I forgot to comment on that, but I was in like a turbulent moment of like getting shit done. If I could, I would open up a game store on my own. That's what everybody says, but game stores don't make money. That's the problem. Like our game store right now is like meeting margins, but that's also because they hired like 10 fucking people who don't do much as far as I know. But I don't know. I don't know the internals of the game store. I don't know how much they pay for rents for their area. I don't know how much money they're making off of subscriptions or so on and so forth. The closest one is 20 minutes away. That's it. So is mine. I have to go across. I have to go to the other end of the valley to be able to go to my game store. Where I'm moving, it's at least going to be somewhat closer. I'm on the road I usually take just to go there. Yeah, 20 minutes, dude. Really? That's not dang shit. If I didn't have the game store that's near me now, I would have had to have driven an hour and 30 minutes to go to the closest game store, dude. This wasn't intentional. It was my fault. Works at the good old power claws. Power claws are cool though, dude. But it's uphill. Shut the fuck up. My brother really wants to run a game store as well since he helped run one when he was younger. Well, he has to. I hope he. Well, he's a fucking adult, I assume. So I hope he understands that he has to care about the business more than actually running the game store. Have a 30-40 minute drive for me as well. That's fucking ass, dude. I know how that feels though. It takes me like 30-40 minutes to get to my store. It's supposed to take 20, but traffic. I got blessed with one of the biggest LGSs on the East Coast within a 30-minute drive of me. That's why, like, if and when I move, it would actually, like, where I'm moving, I'm not that far away from some of like the biggest game stores in the Midwest, which like doesn't sound crazy until you realize like a majority of the tabletop gaming scene and war game scene is like based in the Midwest. So it works out really well for us. My local place is also next to a Chinese place I really like. Our place is next to like 5 fast food restaurants and like 2 actual restaurants. It's next to an Olive Garden, which is pretty nice for tournaments. Yeah, no, I fucking wish I could run my fucking Chaos Lord on Manticore. This is like my favorite model. Not my favorite model, but like favorite stat. 12-inch move, fly, you just fucking murder monsters as soon as you fight them, dude. It's so good. I guess a 2-lane major highway, surely nothing will go wrong. Accidents in the parking lot for an hour, yeah. Going to the mess just means you're closer to me. It means I'm closer to most people. Brother, in my old area where I used to do just like 3 hobby stores, not including official Games Workshop. That's crazy. My GW shares a wall with a cousin subs. When he goes on break, everyone just talks. It's pretty cool. Let me get rid of Legends. Because like I would like it's like Castle on Demonic Mount is super cheap. He's 60 points less than the Lord on Carcatrack, and he actually does stuff for mounted units where they are able to fight after he fights. He's basically a Varangard, honestly. I might just suck it up and just deal with them. And then they get +1 to wound, which Varangard +1 to wound is fucking crazy. They're already wounding on 3s. Spend for all-out attack on them, make them hit on 2s as well. And there's 6 of them, so that's 18 attacks, potentially hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s. Ren 2, flat 3 damage, crit mortal. Varangard are fucking nasty, dude. And then, once per battle, they can fight twice, but they get strikes last after the first fight is used. So you can It's pretty fucking brutal. I think I might just keep him on demonic mounts, but like I don't think there's any other mounts. Like the Dark Oath of War Chief doesn't do anything for anybody but Dark Oath. Yeah, reroll charges for cavalry units. I love Wisconsin. I might move there. Who knows? We'll see. Someone is yelling in my house. I'm pretty sure that's because food is here. I'll go check real quick.
Cents a dance I spin for tips with rouge applied and aching hips. He comes each night, just drinks and leans, but never buys my scenes. He likes the way I fake the thrill, but won't foot half the bill. He watches while the others twirl, but I'm not that kind of girl. 10 cents a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me. $10 a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me, and none of them are me. The hotel knows our little lie, the creak of floors when lights run dry. It's heard our laughs, our whispers.
I've returned. There is pizza. Going on here? Go on in this chat. We'll talk about the shed again. Go back to. Oh, hey, Lost. Move my face. I appreciate that. I want to be a delivery driver, but we got rid of our drivers at my store. So unfortunate. Give you breadsticks. Like, you wanted to be a delivery driver? Like, that was aspirations you had for life? I'm not making fun of you. I'm just curious. I love being admin on the Discord. It's so fun. Somehow, has not fucking kicked anybody, as far as I'm concerned. What do you think about moving to, Kyle? No, but it was the best position. Gotcha. Boss, can you kick me in a few minutes to prove you're doing your job? That's crazy. Why does it? Oh, right, because I don't have a leader. Wait, what's the difference between an exalted hero and an exalted sorcerer or a chaos lord sorcerer? Exalted hero gets anti-hero, anti-rend, +1 damage characteristic if targeting heroes or monsters. Still only rend 1 though, that's not too crazy. Chaos sorcerer lord is a 5-up ward on a 3-up for warriors of chaos. I think it's everybody. And he has a staff, which isn't too crazy. He's not have any attacks. And then the Chaos Lord has 5 attacks, damage 1-2, red 1-2, and then Glorious Battle, which is the fights after and gets +1 to wound. So I don't want to. It seems like I'm stuck with the. What does Abraxia do? She lets Varangard fight twice, I think, right? Oh, it just takes away fights last from Varangard. And then her damage is okay, I guess. Would Sorcerer give you a caster as well? It would, but like what are the fucking spell lores for chaos? Give an enemy strikes last. Add 1 dice to charge rolls to a maximum of 3. Oh, you just get straight up 3d6 charging. Oh, or that's kind of nutty. And then like through mortal wounds. Not too crazy. And everything goes off on 7s. Half of me kind of wants to take Abraxia, but that's so many points. I would only have 80 points left over. I also have the Gaunt Summoner. I keep forgetting, and he's like Wizard 2, I think. Yeah. So we're good on casting. I forget he has like his own shit. What is it? 7 Silver Tower and deployed. Oh, this is just like deploying for Deep Strike, I think. Yeah, target anywhere on the battlefield more than enemy opponents. Oh, he gets his own spell. Set this unit's Book of Profane Secrets. Oh, unit set up using the Book of Profane Secrets ability, which is this. Oh, you pick friendly units to Deep Strike. Set up wholly within 18 inches of this, or the 7 inches from all enemy units. So that's a 7-inch charge. Again, to melee. It's actually not too bad. I think we're gonna go with just the Chaos Lord on mounts. Which is I don't want him to be my general because I want my little guy to be the general. It's fine. And you could have a hero. He could have a ultimate hero, who I would probably actually end up giving weapons. Not terrible. How many Chaos Knights are you running? I'm running no Chaos Knights. I'm running 6 Varangard because I'm a psychopath. Like I don't particularly like wear Chaos Knights. Hold on. Chaos Knights are 250 points. Varangard are only 80 points more. I say only. They get 5. They get 3 attacks each for a group of 5, which is 15 granted. But only rend 1, damage 1, +1 on the charge. And I don't remember if they get anything. They get extra rending. Whereas Varangard, while they're horribly expensive, get 3 attacks each, damage 1, and crit mortal. So flat damage 3, rend 2, hitting on 3s, winning on 3s, and they could fight twice. It's pretty fucking nutty. I thought you were painting Warhammer. It says you're painting. Shut up. I'm trying to figure out my Slaves to Darkness list because I'm an idiot. And I already have like 1 regiment of these models. Except for the mount, I guess, who I do need to make up. I need 20 more Chaos Warriors, a Gaunt Summoner, and that's about it. I do need to also get heads for these guys because I'm going to the... So fucking, what's it called? They're doing the Warhammer. They're having a Warhammer open in Palm Springs, which is near where I live. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I swear, do you read out the messages from what you say you wanted me to test it by timing you out? You said you wanted you to kick him. There's a difference. Let me scroll back up. This is when you showed up earlier. They say I love being admin on the Discord. And Apo deleted his message because he's a bitch. See that? You doing the tourney for AOS? Yeah, probably. I can't do the tourney for 40k because all of my fucking all of my armies have 3D printed shit. I could maybe run salamanders. That's about it. And I've thought of, oh god, I thought about doing that, but morning. Hello. Hello, peaceful. Yeah, no, I thought about doing 40k, but like the only army I could run because there's no 3D printed bits on it is my salamanders. But even if I do my salamanders, then I can't run my terminators, which kind of sucks. My entire death core army is proxy cooked. That's the only reason I don't want to do it, because how GW doesn't like third party shit, and they will kick you out for it. The Warsmith has more faith in me in these antics. I'm not a mod yet. Do you mean as a mod, someone to balance out loss or trying to use their film? You're delusional. No. That's just a no. There's lots of viewers to me. The Bullfather prays to shoot. Yeah, but you don't actually have an army. So I figure what else to take, because I don't want to take Dark Oath. I don't want to paint fucking cultists again. I want to be big, man. I want to be wide. I want to beat motherfuckers up. Isn't there like a fucking like a mine? Yeah, the Mine Stealer by ranks. What does this fucking thing do? Give someone strikes last, and it has like really shit. Oh no, that melee is actually pretty decent. It's still hitting on 4s, but 6 attacks, 4 4s, rend 1 damage 2. That's not awful. How much health? 10? Needle with Vortex Beast would have gone crazy. Slaughter Brew would have gone crazier, but it's fine. So much fucking things are so expensive, dude. Like, if Cast Legionaries weren't just shit with 2 attacks, if they at least had 3, I would probably think about using them. They don't do much. Gas Warriors is where it's at for me. Man is not a bungulator. Shut the fuck up. Fucking stupid. Counterpoint deal. I have a blunderbuss and you don't. Counterpoint. I don't care because that has a range of like 5 feet. I want to run my 3D printed cataphractic terminators just scaled up to a similar size to the new terminators. That's what I want to do. Well, for salamanders, I have Tartaros because I didn't want to run cataphractic in 2 different armies. Will be my captain. Hell yeah. Oh, how these streams went from Garg trying to overthrow the Warsmith to Apple trying to overthrow the hand of the tower, basically. Oh god, another peanut enjoyer. Yeah, basically. He's not a bad streamer. Somehow he's actually entertaining when it comes to big streamers, because like a lot of them are just like annoying and it feels forced and fake, where he actually feels like he's trying to have a good time. But it's gonna be funny. I forget. Did he get elected for Streamer of the Year or VTuber of the Year? I really hope he gets VTuber of the Year. That would have been funny. Like he's actually funny, which I found crazy. I did not give a fuck about him playing Tarkov, but now that he's playing Streamer, okay. But now that he's playing what's it called? Arc Raiders, I watch him a little bit more. Well, I watch clips, but he's a PTuber, he says. So yeah, because he's a peanut. Get it? Funny. No, it's not. It's fucking stupid. Did I just add a second hero to follow my legionaries around? Mountain Summoner can't add a hero, can he? No, he cannot. So this is what we'll do. We'll delete another Chaos Warrior from this group and add it over here. Not like it really matters what's in what regiment, but still. Chaos Lord, Chaos Lord, Chaos Lord. Am I stupid? Not Chaos Lord, Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warriors, and then add a... Here we go. I have 130 points. I could get a Chaos Lord. I'd have 30 points left over, but I could just save that for endless spells. No, but I already have 1 Chaos Lord. And Centurion Marshal just... Why can't I add him? Because I can only have a max of 1 Ruinous Champion. Ah, fuck. Okay. That's why. I could take him as a regimental or as an auxiliary unit, which I really don't want to, but still. I think Expedition 33 is winning. Winning is fair. I hated the hate since it's not a competitive game. Like, a lot of people said it's good, but I haven't heard that many people saying it was amazing. Like, I haven't heard that many people saying Expedition 33 was like game of the year. I heard it's good, but in terms of popularity, because that's what game of the year is. Game of the year is always a popularity contest. People just need to fucking But also, I'm pretty sure Astrobot won. Did Astrobot win Game of the Year over a bunch of other shit, or am I wrong? I don't remember. I immediately thought about Charlie Brown Christmas Thanksgiving. That's a good thing to think about. I should start purchasing a bunch of different Terminator patterns. I really like the older Firstborn patterns, and the idea is some armies required patterns as well. Yeah, I beat Helldivers. Okay, but Helldivers didn't fucking deserve Game of the Year. Let's be real. That was a really shit time for Helldivers. I'm glad Helldivers did not win. It did not deserve it. What other things I can get? Infernal Puppet. This is spell stuff. You get like, yeah, if you're targeted by a spell within 24 feet. Oh wait, shit. It's actually kind of good. For the rest of the turn, each time at the start, once per battle at the start of any turn. Ah, it's only once per battle. Fuck, it's not too good. This is why I hate all this once per battle shit. Fact 5 from infantry score when you're within combat of him. It strikes last, but gets after the first gets it gets first strikes last after. I really need to read how Eye of the Gods works. Antichromic opinion spotted. No, dude, it did not deserve Game of the Year. It was such a shit time for that game. It was so bad. I really dislike Tartaros. I'm not a big fan of Tartaros either. I think I might just go like normal pattern for my salamanders. Astrobot won, but it was actually very popular. I feel like exclusives should never win Game of the Year, but that's just a me thing. Calling Liberty Prime on your ass. Astrobot was a great game. That's what I've heard. Just for because it's really fucking good. I come from, here's the thing, Ritz. I come from 40k where things are just passives all the time. Like the power scaling in Age of Sigmar is a lot lower. Let me read how this shit works. Once per army, your hero phase, you pick somebody to receive a pledge. Pledge of Corn is the fucking one you're gonna want because it's always add one to the attack characteristics of units pledged to Corn. It's kind of, I'm not a big fan of how this works now. Rather than just getting straight up marks of chaos like you do in 40k, it's over the course of the game. People pledge themselves to chaos, which is not awful. Being a 6-up ward is pretty shit though. Here we go. Eye of the Gods. The target gains Apotheosis point when they use the fight ability, or at the end of your turn if it's contesting an objective wholly outside of friendly territory, you gain D3. Apotheosis points. Yeah, you're able to heal. Oh, here we go. When you have 8 or more Apotheosis points, you can either heal X, where X is the number of damage points allocated to the target, which is how much wounds you have missing, and then you get a 5-up ward at the end of the battle. Or Demon Hood, set up Demon Prince within 1 inch if they then remove the target from the battlefield. If the target was your general, Demon Prince becomes your general instead, and add it to your general's regiment. If the target has any enhancements, Demon Prince uses those enhancements instead. If the target has a Pledge to Chaos keyword, Demon Prince gets Pledge to Chaos, pick one Pledge to Chaos, and my question is, what does the Demon Prince actually get? Because I keep forgetting. Let's do, hold on, not battle formations. Here we go, auxiliary, no. Where's the auxiliary? There it is. Place of Darkness, auxiliary unit. I think Chaos Lord is the play. What's Centurion Marshal do? He helps Legionaries. Gotcha. I want to paint. I want to see paint on Miles Deal. I'm eating right now. I have pizza in front of me. That's why I haven't been painting yet. Shut up. It took me until now to realize that this is a 40k list. Yeah, I said Age of Sigmar like 5 times. I've been painting all day. I need to see someone else start painting something. I will in a second. Fucking wait. Shut up. So you're running 3 forge streams or not, buddy? It's Age of Sigmar, so I can't. But now we learned the mistake of making $50 donations during a shutdown as a government employee. Lamau. Real question, what kind of pizza? It's Little Caesars because everybody's broke and I had to pay for it. Forge streams are my favorite Slice of Darkness models. I can't run in the Warhammer Open with CSM. I have a bunch of 3D printed shit. Actually, I probably could. I just can't run my cultists. Apple sent me a man painting a fence on YouTube to sustain me. That's crazy. I'll wait true to Kaisar, bro. I assume you're saying that in terms of like Caesar himself and not Caesar from New Vegas, but literally the worst faction in New Vegas ever. Purely because the game was made in like 18 months, it didn't have time to flush them out. Little Caesars is goated. It doesn't taste like Domino sawdust. Little Caesars is good for the price. I will not tolerate Domino slander. New Vegas, you never side with Caesar unless you want pure chaos. I sided with Caesar purely because of the achievements. It's so funny because like what was it? I didn't do Caesar's ending for a very long time, and somehow I've never done House's ending, at least when I played on console. But when I did Caesar's ending, you can really tell how fucking like shit, or not shit, sorry. It is shit though. But you can tell like how underdeveloped Caesar's Legion was. Because like when you do Arizona Killer and you kill President Campbell, it's literally jump to the dam, kill this guy on the tower, snipe Campbell and leave. Like there's other ways to do it, but it's like such a an underbaked quest line. The house always wins. According to fucking the fall TV show, it is the house ending. Everybody thought it was gonna be the Caesar's Legion ending, which thankfully it's not. It just seems like it's the house ending and he kind of lost control a bit. And the NCR getting blasted didn't help. Let me get back here. Oh yeah, Vindication. Nice. Well, yeah, what does Demon Prince do? It's 260 points. That's kind of crazy. He gets 6 attacks, 3/3, rend 1, 3 damage flat. Ward save of a 6-up, not too great. If this unit has a trophy rack, its Hellforge weapons gain anti-hero, which I'm pretty sure like an option for him. He gets trophy rack by default, I think. Yeah, it just says Demon Prince. It doesn't say Demon Prince with wings, I believe. Yeah, you just become a Demon Prince, which no, not Demon Prince with wings. I don't think it actually does it change his name? Oh, it doesn't. I think you just get a default option of the trophy rack. Skulls, yeah, and Immortal Champion on a 4-up in combat. You get fights first. That's not bad, honestly. Decent. It's decent. Let me go ahead and I have 140 points left over. Let's just throw in a... I throw in a Sorcerer Lord? He gives wards, which is pretty good. Also, I really should have just like brought Aternus, but he doesn't do it. He only helps out Chaos Knights, I think. Actually, he doesn't even help out anybody. He's just selfish. He has Network of Spies and he's Bellacor's bitch or something. Yeah, Varen, not the Ren though, but he's got Varengard damage. What site can I read 40k tabletop stats? Wahapedia or New Recruit? Yeah, I use New Recruit because I refuse to pay GW money. If I only had 50 points more, I could just bring Eternus. The only good thing about Eternus is that, oh, did they remove his Resurrect? Oh no, it's down here when this unit is destroyed. Yeah, roll 2d6, adding 1 if Bellacor's there. If you roll an 8, he comes back to life. And it happens any movement phase, so he just keeps resurrecting back from the grave. Not bad. Law PD superior, new recruit inferior. I'm calling it decimation, specifically on Apo. Everybody please gather around with sticks and beat him to death. He turns to 6 though. His lore is pretty funny. I don't know much about Slave to Darkness lore, honestly. Just wanted to check in a stream. Love the orc vid. I'm glad you liked it. Funniest thing I've seen all month, dude. Like, I didn't realize when I was typing out this the scripts. So, like, when I write out my scripts, I like word them out so I can understand whether or not like something flows well. And then I'm just realizing that I'm talking like an orc when I'm talking about orc shit. I'm just like, I'm losing my fucking mind. I literally almost passed out fucking doing that intro, dude. That was fucking crazy. I'm trying to use new recruit to make a crusade force, and there's a lot of errors. Well, yeah, that's because that's just crusade. It's just a crusade problem. Crusade you can't really like do with an army builder. You just have to actually write that shit down. Sorcerer Lord gives war. Oh, Sorcerer Lord gives wards, but also just normal cast Lord gives attack twice. Am I really gonna make it into melee that fast? I think we take the Sorcerer Lord just for the extra points. That's 40 Chaos Warriors, 6 Vanguard, 3 characters, 4 characters because of the Gaunt Summoner. Gaunt Summoner can give a ward, right? I already forgot. It's one of the lores. Oh, yeah, and then I fucking took the Prawn Spine Incarnate of Gur, which should probably actually buy that now that I think about it. He hits fucking hard, dude. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and if it destroys a manifestation, he just heals 6. Jesus Christ. Dio is becoming an orc VTuber. If I were gonna do anything, it would literally just be like, obviously, just the fucking like Chaos Lord. Orc Among Us from Dawn of War. Such a fucking stupid name. I'm gonna install Tabletop Simulator. Do I need... I'm gonna install Tabletop Simulator. Do I need to paint minis? And can I play against AI? You cannot play against AI. 40k is not a game you could ever train an AI to play against. You're gonna have to find people. Yeah, new recruit has a lot of shit. Are there orcs in the broken tower? Maybe some particularly purple ones. If there's an orc in the fucking tower, I have not been made aware of them. But I want to beat clankers. This is a social hobby. You're gonna have to actually like learn how to make a friend. I'm sorry. Straight bricks of Chaos Warriors, holy. Yeah, I would take more if they didn't cost 200 points. I just want to play Carcharodons. That's fine. You just have to play against people because it's just how it is. It's a social hobby. I'm pretty sure you smoke on. The dog is eating trash. I'll be back really quick.
You don't need peace to find the light, just one soft hand at night. We danced in wartime, quick and brief, with love beneath the grief.
I returned. The dog is done eating trash. Among Us is actually a very important orc character. No, he's fucking eating shit again. I can hear him yelling. All right, now he's done eating. Also, maybe able to see. Pretty funny. And those tower any sign of orc spores of tiered life forms. Who the fuck signed off on that? That wasn't me. There's a protocol. There's a protocol for orcs to start soon. I'll switch to Orc Among Us. Such a fucking name, dude. The flamer sprinkler system. Everything's just a hazard. What do you even know? Oh, the manifest. Wait, I made this fucking. God damn it! This is the old handbook. I'm such an idiot. Forgot we're in a new year. I gotta delete the greatest hunt. I have to fucking recreate my list. Fucking Lives to Darkness 2026 handbook. This does mean shit actually changed, I believe. So, Lives to Darkness. 2 regiments, battle cards. I think we're just do Restless Energy, Intercept, and Recover because it's the easiest to do. Probably just send Trader Guard to deal with. What the fuck are you talking about? I also heard 40k telehouse being later Discord was fucked by idiots who wouldn't stop talking about politics. It was like a multiple problem. One, the owner of the server kept advertising he was selling 3D prints that were one-to-ones of GW models, which is illegal. Another was, yeah, the political Thunderdome is I think what it was called. And eventually the Discord just got mass reported because assholes. Then the Discord once it became a hand of tower instead of Travis Tower Lord. What the fuck? Oh, there goes Kyle's message again. I've been demoted from Alfarius to just Crab. So unfortunate. Oh, I forget. Fucking, we have a. God, I have to buy this too. And then the Manifestation Lords actually cost stuff now. So the Cronin Spine Incarnate of Gur actually costs money. Let's do Sorceries of Malevolence for now. I vaguely remember what my list was. It was Chaos Lord on mounts with Cavalry Varangard, and then a Chaos Exalted Champion, Exalted Hero. You are the General. Oh shit, right, there's new fucking things to use. How is this costing points? Is this actually pick a damage friendly unit? Oh, I guess because monsters could heal themselves for 3. That's why it costs money. You know, you're getting fucking probably Deathmonger. Oh, what are these? These are new. Amulet of Chaos. Good. Nope, that's Dark Oath. If friendly unit has any Apotheosis points is destroyed. Give this unit 8 Apotheosis points. That's crazy. Let's do that. Is Deathmonger once per battle? It is once per battle. Then what's the Veronite Shackle? Non-Warriors of Chaos. Goddamn. I don't look at the Throngler security system. Do not call it the Throngler. He's my PFP, my Death Rider Sergeant. Hell yeah. Someone talked about Ideological Fight Club. Yeah, it was called the Political Thunderdome. The protocol to expose Maoism versus clerical eco. What the fuck are you saying? Shut up. Don't worry, I've got a sign posted on one of the airlock doors that says DACA in here, so we should be fine. That's how you get them. Read 3. Then there's just 1 unit of Chaos Warriors. Over here, it was the Gaunt Summoner. And he had 3 units of Chaos Warriors. Then we had a single auxiliary was a Chaos Lord. These just 30 points, which, if I remember correctly, the Incarnate Spine only costs 20, so we are good. That is the list. Awesome. So now I know what I actually need to make. Oh god. What's your favorite song from Hazbin Hotel Single 2? Apo, I'm not even gonna entertain that fucking question. You were like the demographic for Emperor's Children. Like, it is insane. Also, I don't know any songs from Hazbin Hotel. I don't watch it. I watch like Amazing Digital Circus, and that's it. My friend's trying to get me to watch Murder Drones. I don't have much of an interest in watching it, but they're gonna eventually win out in the end. The end credits? That's crazy. Someone said something about Alpharius and it reminded me of the Pale Spear teaser. Might be 40k. They already have a model for 30k. Everybody's assuming it's Solomon. What's his face? I forget his name. What's his name? Hold on. 40k Solo. Yeah, Solomon Akura. Which like I'm not gonna. How do I say this without it sounding bad? So, hear me out. Like, just walk with me on this one, right? The entire point of the Alpha Legion is that they are supposed to be similar size and look to Alpharius. I'm pretty sure this was just like the older lore because Alpharius is technically dead, but he's also not. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying. This guy does not look like Alpharius. Am I incorrect in saying that? Or what's Akura's whole deal? I don't know anything about him. Because he's definitely not body doubling for Alpharius, right? We're just all in agreement of that. Like, that's Alpharius. That's Akura. Am I wrong in this? I'm just saying. Didn't the Alpha Legion have surgeries to make them look? That's what I'm saying. Don't they all literally go through a surgery or something? Or am I wrong? Or is it just a personal choice and it doesn't matter? Or is it just the personal guard of Alpharius all look like Alpharius? Like, I don't know Alpha Legion. That's why I'm confused. Skin color doesn't matter. Well, yeah, he's black. Not even just skin. His hair, dude. Like, look at him. I'm sorry, but like, Alpharius is bald. It doesn't even have anything to do with him just be like skin color, sure, whatever. But he also has hair. Recent Alpha Legion stuff I had was Shadow of the Night Watch Unsung. Looks like Alpharius. Gotcha. I'm assuming it's just not everybody has to look like Alpharius then. Still waiting for the first season of Lackadaisy to come out. I wasn't particularly interested in Lackadaisy, but it seems like kind of cool now. I don't know. I didn't realize the entire point of Lackadaisy was that it was set in Prohibition era, which is pretty cool. Is Akura current Alpha Legion or 30k? Akura's current, I believe. I say Akura. His first name is Solomon, first off. Let me look at his... Yeah, it says Chaos Lord. He commands the Serpent's Teeth Warband, who are around, seemingly. It's pretty recent lore as well, if I'm reading this correctly. What's the point? 30k they did the I am Alpharius thing, but I remember hearing excerpt from the 40k book that a bunch of Alpharius warbands were meeting and basically grown, and one said I am Alpharius. That's so funny. Alpharius is my favorite native Cincinnatian. Great guy, that one. I don't know why I read that in like Donald Trump's voice. Alpharius is my favorite native Cincinnatian. Great guy. Love him. You can never tell where he is. I can't do a fucking Donald Trump voice if you couldn't tell. If it's current, then there is only one company that still follows the I am Alpharius decree. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know much about Alpha Legion outside of their Alpha Legion. Damn, those pizza good.
10 cents a dance, but he gets 3.
It's the... not Chicago. Is it Detroit style pizza where it's in squares? I don't remember.
And none of them are me.
How dare you not know everything? War tuber. Bro, if I have to know everything and I get shit for it, you motherfuckers should have crucified Bricky 2 years ago. Because the majority of my lore exposure was because of him and other people. Bro, the old guard getting made fun of for sticking with tradition makes me sad. It's really funny though. Who says I didn't? That's amazing. Who says we didn't? But I'll tell you who says we didn't. He was on a fucking Wrath and Glory campaign yesterday. Not yesterday, a few days ago. So he's still around. You clearly haven't gotten him. Bigger crucified himself, constantly showing himself for it. Well, he admits when he's wrong, which I appreciate. Which I think most people also appreciate is when people admit that they're wrong. If everybody looks like Alfarius, then how many people have to pull a Michael Jackson? Jesus Christ! What do you think about that? You got the wrong buy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, there goes coffee. I'm immune to hunger. I just finished eating spicy ramen. Oh yeah, we got the wrong guy. That's what you meant. Gotcha. Bricky tried to make it up with creating a whole podcast. What do you mean? I'm talking about Adept is ridiculous. Like the Alpha Legion video was literally just him talking about all the dumb stuff that Alpha Legion did, and it wasn't really much about how the warband actually operates. I mean, he talked about the cultists and stuff and their mortal agents. That was about it. But you know, entertainment over accuracy, which is fair. No, you never kick a guy down for trying to make people laugh. He bullied himself for years later. I'm not even talking about like his intro video. Until it shows the problem with the Alpha Legion. It's crazy. I thought you were talking about. No, I'm not talking about every 40. I'm talking about Adeptus Ridiculous. Everybody knows the every 40k faction video was not accurate. We all know that was like. It's a good intro for people who don't understand much about the world, and it'll always remain as that. Was it Bricky who said that the mortal agents are who make the Alpha Legion great? I think it's a very interesting part of the Alpha Legion is the fact that they care about their mortal agents. They care about them so much that there was a point in, I think it was during the Horus Heresy, a mortal agent got captured and was being interrogated and seemingly got left for dead. And Alpha Legion literally broke into the ship to get him out. Ricky's a silly little guy, a little scrungo, a little. I don't have. She will map? How the fuck? Sure, man. I'm still eating pizza. Sorry. I'm still here, but just eating. There's one person who said Fabius Bile would make female Marines. I don't even think it's the fact that he would make them, it's the fact that he can. Like, Fabius is really smart. As much as I give him shit because I don't like him, Fabius is a smart dude. I really love the idea that everybody in the Alpha Legion has no idea what's going on in the different Churches and Last Orders. Some going full chaos and others going renegade. It's great. That's how I like to view the Alpha Legion as well. Didn't Fabius canonically make one female Marine? He didn't make a female Marine, but he has some like weird pet project lady who's like basically a fucking assassin or something. I forget. He considers the studies a genetic dead end. He fucking is probably talking in the mirror when he's looking at that, fucking walking around with fucking whatever form of cancer he has still. I don't like Fabius Bile. Fucking med school dropout. Yeah, I remember his stuff about the new men, which, as far as I know, has not been elaborated on at all. Yeah, no, I remember him talking about talking to Slaanesh. I literally talked about that in the video when I did Emperor's Children. I don't like him, Legion Trader. I don't like him because he's a little bitch. Space Shark's video when? After we do all the main legions. Then I'll talk about Carcharodons. Maybe I'll do Carcharodons for April's Fools or something. Who knows? Yeah, I was never a fan of Fabius Bile in game and video. But as your video states, everyone has to deal with him to get more Marines. Yeah, that's the problem. Everybody has to go through Fabius to get more Marines because he's the only guy who knows how to make Marines still. That's why Hanzo made the fucking Demon Kilbasa, because nobody knows how to make them normally anymore. Obviously, Fabius isn't gonna fucking tell anyone either. Well, now that I think about it, Hanzo, yeah. But also, Demon Kilbasa isn't a thing around anymore. If you do a Carcharodon's vid, I have the perfect intro. Give me a second. Is it just gonna be the Jaws theme, which is copyrighted and I can't use? Alright, how the fuck am I gonna paint you? Bro, just said Keck. That's a Got mini. A Got? What? What are you talking about? Speaking English? English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Hit? The Hit mini. Hit. You mean hot? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I really love this mini. I think I'm having a stroke. Yeah, you are. I really love this mini. I'm so glad I was able to get it. Still gonna fucking buy a Gaunt Summoner though. I still haven't really settled on a theme. It's probably just gonna be Iron Warriors, honestly. And I kind of do want to paint Hazard Stripes on him, which would be so funny, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yellow capes on silver would kind of go hard though, don't you think? Am I wrong in thinking that? Be honest with me. How are we feeling about yellow capes on silver? Do construction worker, Iron Warrior. That's already what that's what an Iron Warrior is. What? All Iron Warriors are construction workers. Can't you tell? They're all horrendously racist. Now yellow cape on silver is hot. Why do you keep saying hot? What are you coming on to me for? Call it bondulance. We'll go ahead and do yellow on the cape then first. This is gonna take the longest. Some strangers heal you more than friends. Have high vis yellow helmet. Fuck off. This is just shit idea. If I wasn't actually trying to make my army look cool, I would do that. Wait, if all Iron Warriors are racist and you're an Iron Warrior. Ding ding ding, no. Said all construction workers are racist. There's a difference. Which also by example means Imperial Fists are racist. For a guard squad, I'll give you $50. What are you talking about? Oh, you to paint them with like yellow helmets. I thought about doing shit like that. It'd been funny. Okay, I need a bigger brush. Make the yellow match the kneecap or something. I think he has some more cloth on him. I don't know where though. Not on the call it the giant fucking like wolf pelt or whatever you want to call it. Just like makes this fucking model for me, dude. I love it so much. Oh, Jesus. Drop my fucking brush. You know, it'll smell like toasted seeing fairies. It's crazy. I forgot this brush is ruined because I threw wash, which is crazy because I already have a wash brush right next to it. Are you going for a brown pelt then? I'm thinking of either brown or grayish, like dark gray. I don't know yet. Who added me in the server? Fucker. Carcharodons. Alright, well, that's actually kind of funny. If I didn't hate Hasbin Hotel, I would probably actually use that bit in the video, but that's pretty good. Belt and capes go hard. We need to reintroduce them into modern society. We need to reintroduce a lot of things into modern society. We need to bring back open carry swords. Only Texas does that right now. Is high vis spelled with 2 S's or is it spelled with 1? I desperately wish I could wear my cape in public. You can, but you're just gonna get called weird. That's why when I'm gonna go to Wisconsin, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I'm gonna try to time it to go to a Ren fair because I want to be able to dress up like a fucking weirdo. Too hot to do that shit over here in California. Open carry swords is legal in California, but you cannot unsheath it. Yeah, but that's cringe. Like what? Spear ore farm. I want knight armor that can stop bullets. Go to Trench Crusade. I don't know what to tell you. That's not happening. You carry swords in Sacramento for events. What the fuck are you doing in Sacramento that requires you to carry a sword? That's my question. It does suck that my Trench Crusade warband is going to have to be neglected for these next few months. It's fine. We haven't played Trench Crusade in forever. Parry this casual, cast 9mm. I cast fucking 50 AE. Oh no, the ATF is at my door. I cast 4570 government. Any conventions? Because I bought a suit of armor. There's conventions in Sacramento. You think it'd just be filled with like old white people? I already know the owner at the store is going to make fun of me for having a yellow cape because he'd be like, oh, you made Imperial Fists. Like, no, motherfucker. I did not make Piss Marines. I kind of want to do Hazard Stripes for the meme. I'm really thinking about it. But that's like too on the nose. What would be a good, like, it's not called an inlay, I forget, but like the inside of the cape, what would be a good color for that, for yellow? I'm thinking red, but I also feel like that would be reversed if that was the case. I think red's too much. Fuck. I'll use it for good mistakes. It's crazy. ATF at the door. I cast dog repellent. Cosplay convention. Gotcha. If you come in, you better be wearing. I love that thing. Is that legal? Are those level 4 plates? We'll come back later. Do dark leather. Good, true. This is why I have you guys here. Because I don't want to have to think about color theory and shit. Because color theory is cringe. I just want like good colors. Good contrast. Yeah. I was actually supposed to play ZZZ because my friend and I were gonna roll on a banner. But then I realized I didn't have the game updated, so I guess I'll do that tomorrow. Like I need to let this dry because it's not. There we go. I was in a sword fighting club. ZZ Zenless Zone Zero. It's a gacha game, but it's the only gacha game I actually like because it actually has like some form of gameplay that isn't fucking either. I don't know. I cast Brass Knuckles. California government. This is a joke. Please don't arrest me. Most unfortunate. Where's my constitutional carry for me to have a rapier and a dueling dagger? Yeah, anime. It's a gacha game. Where's my I should have a constitutional right to carry around a knock gun. The black powder weapon, so technically speaking, I don't have to have it registered. The problem is that I don't think the US has any, so I can't like get one. Also, there's like no knock guns ever in production in the US at least. I was good with dueling swords and even made my own foam swords. They were really long, super light, and made me very unpredictable. My friend in Wisconsin goes to a sword fighting club, I think. They wanted me to go to it when I went over. And I literally told them, like, do you have a hammer? If you don't have a hammer, I don't want to go. I really like, dude, I don't know what club. And I wouldn't tell you because I don't want to fucking people visiting me when I'm trying to be with friends. Technically, you can carry a black powder pistol with caps. Yeah, I know you can carry black powder weaponry, technically speaking, or percussion cap weaponry, whatever the fuck it's called, whatever the stupid fucking term is. Dark brown, dark brown. I could mix this olive drab with brown. And then mix it with khaki. Is it the lucky 38? I don't know. What the fuck are you saying? What? Fallout? Yeah, you know what you should do? Fucking jettison you out of an airlock? What? I don't know. Look darker when I put a wash over it. You should paint something pink. Fuck you. I guess fireball, burning fireball bottle. Hey Wizard, use some of your gray magic. Fucking pulls out a Glock by the state of Texas. I'm using my constitutional right to defend myself. You start fucking shooting him. Oh shit, I forgot to loop the music. There we go.
The horns still play in alley bars, but I've outlived.
Pretty sure you don't need anything for a Captain Revolver. No, you don't. You can just buy one. It's not too dark right now, but it's gonna get darkened later. I really should have built this guy in sub-assemblies, but it's fine. Gumball revolvers are considered antiques in the firearms. Indeed. So are cannons, which is really funny. According to the previous president, I could not own a cannon. I can most definitely own a cannon. Tally-ho, lads. You know, my favorite thing about the Founding Fathers like joke video is the fact that, oh my god, he's still speaking like a British person. Like that Andrew Jackson quote of reality. What the fuck? Cannon should never have not been able to be owned. Well, according to the president, he said you couldn't buy a cannon, which is factually incorrect. Lightning bolt over fireball. Chain lightning over fireball, sure. Not lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, that's kind of stupid. Fireball's better. The only reason I hate Ohio, or why I hate Ohio, is the fact that it's one of the few states where you can't own a cannon in Ohio. What fucking shit ass state do you live in? On today's episode of Exploit Loopholes, it's all good, man. Did you know you have rights? Constitution says you do. I can't just log in voice. I can't do fucking Bob. What, you're talking about the drink fireball? No, I'm talking about cannons. Or you mean, wait, what? I'm confused. What are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about Ritz. Fireball's fine. You know why I like Fireball? Because it fucking tastes like something. Go drink your fucking piss water. Go drink. You probably drink fucking Busch Light, don't you? Fucking 50 cents a can or whatever the fuck it is over there. Like a lot of more war veterans who have been shot and want to throw hands with whoever gets fight for freedom, anti or wanted, right?
They don't know how
Whatever you're talking about, sure.
my knees betray.
Oh, you're talking about the British, right?
But I'll dance anyway.
I'm really tempted to do hazard stripes. I know I shouldn't.
Curtain hides the years behind. And
Yeah, founding fathers. Yeah.
pretend I'm blind.
What does beer taste like? Piss. Shit. I cannot drink if I can taste alcohol. At least Fireball has flavor. Exactly. Cinnamon whiskey.
One last look in satin light before
Beer sucks. It does. It's awful.
night.
Hey, craft beer, great. Okay, that's fine. You fucking also going through a midlife crisis, my guy? How's the mortgage looking? What the fuck? Craft beer is great. Like 40 or something? What the fuck? Or you're not off with a train wreck? Jesus Christ. Oh, wrong paint. I almost mixed the paints by accident. Where the fuck is my yellow? I just had it. I hate having the object permanence of a fucking infant, dude. It's over here.
The wrong I sang.
Got little dots of paint on the head to represent the voice.
Its ivory listens without pride.
You know what my favorite thing is, Apo?
To run
So the tournament that happens here every year, there's always an open bar. I say open bar, you still have to pay for it, but that's not the point.
through pain
And my friend went over to the bar and he asked him. So if I remember correctly, the actual name is the actual name of it is called an Irish car bomb, right? But it's also called like a dirty Irish, I think, if you don't want to say Irish car bomb because that's not politically correct.
only the
And the dude had no idea what the fuck he was talking about.
me close.
Like he had all the ingredients to make it and he had no idea what he was talking about. Yeah, so the dude was, oh god, I got fucking paint on it. That's fine, whatever. So that dude was not a good bartender. He was there to give you a straight ass beer. Irish trash cans. Gotcha. Or is that a different name? Irish trash can, what a fucking name. My go-to, you get Mr. Billy fast. I don't understand the point in getting drunk. Just like from like a scientific standpoint, like I assume it feels good while you're drunk. It's just afterwards it sucks. But it's just like the concept of like you're willingly poisoning yourself and forcing your organs to almost basically fail just so for like fun, and then it's gonna suck afterwards. Like what's the point? I don't get it. That's just a me thing. I don't fuck with alcohol. Which is why you're never gonna get like drunk streams and stuff from me. I refuse to get drunk. My dad drinks Coors Light. My dad drinks Bud Light, dude.
Just left my earrings on the sill and vanished through.
Wait, do you have I told you before about the tequila stunt, man? You have not.
The keys still dangle on their hook. The last page torn from his old book. I made no scene, just let it be.
This is just not thinking about your future, I guess. Dude, we had D&D today and I'm like trying so hard. I get into like this habit of like looking at other TTRPGs that I want to play because I'm always planning on what we should do next. And I really want to do something Fallout related, but I really need to like just stop myself. Okay, so it's a shot of tequila with a line of salt and a lime. Is that it? Oh, here we go. You guys, as fast as possible, take the shot. Oh, snort the salt. No. Yeah, that's dumb shit to me. Like this just. I think this is an appropriate use of this word. That's retarded. Like what? Why? What about a high stream? No, I don't. Kyle, I'll just go ahead and say this. I'm not calling you out for this, but I'm just like saying in general, me as a person, I do not like recreational or any form of alcohol or drugs. I'm a very normal person. And the reason why I say this is because I've seen a lot of people who fall into addiction with it. And I'm not saying that I would, but I just hate it. Like to a very to a very irrational degree. I hate it. If you drink alcohol, I don't have anything against you, but if you get drunk and you constantly get drunk, I hate you as a person. I try not to, but yeah. And especially like drugs, even if like recreational stuff. Yeah, it's funny because I'm friends with like a pothead, but he also plays Warhammer with me, so you know I let slide. He doesn't show up high when we game, which is decent. There's a fall tabletop. There is. I heard it's awful. I've heard there's no good fall tabletop. This is the problem that I'm running into right now. I really fucking hate smokers and vapors. Dude, I have asthma. How do you think I feel about smokers? Sitting at the bus stop trying to go to college and I have a dude fucking chain smoking an entire pack right next to me. That's great. For some reason, every neocon dad takes Zyn. I have no idea how the fuck that happened. Neocon dad, what? Badlands system. It uses D20 system. It's this. Is it Badlands? I don't remember who made it. I think Modifius made their own PTRPG, but I don't remember what system they use. Let's use the Belcher. Neoconservative. These are fucking words that just like. Can people just not be dumb about like. I don't necessarily say be dumb about politics, but just like can people just not be dumb? I guess. I don't know. Everybody really loves having a faction, don't they? God. I just abuse my kidneys with coffee. That's, you know, yeah. I hate smokers because when I was young, I was with my family, we passed a dude probably on a smoke break. It smelled so bad I threw up on him. That's crazy. Here I go, making Iron Warriors again. Oh my god, the iPhone lady came on. There we go. I love my 32 ounces of black coffee throughout the day, I guess, but still, my god. The fuck are you not dead? Well, the OG conservative dads used to dip. All homies love tribalism, all my homies hate the other side. That's pretty funny. I really just reverted to making fucking Iron Warriors for Age of Sigmar. It's hilarious. I drink 2 monsters and 3 cups of coffee a day. That's chill, right? Yeah, but you're in the military. You're gonna be in the worst. You're gonna have the worst diet of your entire life right now. You can't even smell anymore. I have a really hard time smelling. It has to be strong as shit. It was like Chargers told unique, not Iron Warriors colors, literally. It's just a good color scheme to have. It's basic and I can get an entire army of it done super fast. I think I'm gonna paint hazard stripes on this cape. It just feels right, like I have to. I keep having to be careful about this channel because I don't know whenever my players are in the chat or not. Especially my friend who I'm doing the one shot for. I don't know if I never know if he's in here. He probably isn't. He's working right now. He's a cop, so. Bro, is that gonna have John Deere, Green, or Iron Warriors on every army in every tabletop game? Exactly, bro. Hey, hold on. Fucking. That ain't John Deere. This is fucking Doughboys. Probably the most unique color scheme I have in amongst any of my boys. Also, my salamanders are fucking like sandstone. What a coincidence! I'm a cop in California. You're not. You're a fucking bartender in fucking Kenosha. Dude, Hellsmiths literally have an Iron Warrior sub faction. I paint them. That's hilarious. I'm not too interested in Hellsmiths. They're cool, but I'd rather just play Chaos Warriors. I'm sorry, Slaves to Darkness. No, but I've been looking at Fallout RPGs to play. I was even like thinking about trying the Fallout D20 system made by was it XP to level 3 or whatever, but it looks so fucking clunky, dude. And also like the characters get so overpowered so fucking quickly. Oregon has a bad drug problem. Crazy. Who would have seen that coming? You should play the Good Eats theme? No, I'm not gonna play fucking has-been themes. I'm gonna eat a pizza. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I could drink that much coffee since black coffee is much better for you than drinking the water equivalent or water distillation plant output. Ooh, go Navy. There's a lot of words. There's a lot of words I didn't understand. So all I'm gonna say is, sorry that happened, or I'm happy for you. Good Eats is not has-been. I don't believe you. Also, it's fucking copyrighted. This was like last month. He is 14. Oh, your brother. Come on, my brother. Christ. Any theme to a show is copyrighted. Assumedly. Somehow you can only get away with video game music, and I don't know why. Even when I did the Judas Blood and Teeth song, it was somehow not copyrighted. Jesus, that sounds like my high school. We had a Percocet ring get busted at a football game. Almost like people got more exposed to substances over the course of many years, including media such as movies and music making it look cool. Definitely not a problem. I'm not saying censor media, but I'm just saying adverse effect of it. Freedom of speech is cool and everything, and I still believe in it, but Portland's just bad. Portland's just bad.
The kiss was just a favorite tear.
It's a shame because most of Oregon is actually beautiful.
A touch sincere, no promises, no future plan, just lips that briefly land. He tipped his hat and said so long.
How about non-copyright music? It reminds me of how Pokemon Scarlet and Red Ed Sheeran song in the game he made for the games is very copyrighted. What? Oh, end with an Ed Sheeran song. I fucking can't read. Portland is the North American Hellgate. Please put that in the Trench Crusade lore. Thomas. I need it. I don't think Thomas actually does the lore. I'm beheading for the night. Thank you for the little whistle in my ear. Okay, good night. See you, Gap. Portland is nothing compared to Detroit. Yeah, but hear me out. Detroit's been shit for a very long time. There was actually like a perceivable amount of time where Portland was good. Man, who would have thought that since we stopped calling people out on being pieces of shit for a fear of not being empathetic, people got worse. Mods, take this man to Detroit. Take him to Detroit. I really hate Michigan State. I have a friend who lives in Michigan. He lives like 5 minutes outside Detroit. It's not great, but he lives in a semi-decent area. Yeah, I was in the same direction as Portland. Seattle's been going that way for a while.
$10 a dance, I spin for tips with rouge applied and aching hips.
Michigan sword, sure. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Just drinks and leans, but never buys my.
Anybody else get infested with their YouTube feed and Twitter feed getting filled with like dispatch?
I fake the thrill, but won't foot half the bill. He watches while the others twirl.
Yeah, I'm still here. Wow. Dispatch goes hard. It's a good game. It's a very good game. It was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I didn't play it. I probably should, but I was watching a gameplay of it.
And none of them are me.
One of the best games of the year. It's not going to win game of the year. Despite the fact that the games this year haven't been too great, I don't think it's not going to win. I've returned from the Mexican restaurant. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's not something I would play. I would play it. I think it's good. We love beef in this household. Hell yeah. Why the fuck is he so fat, dude? Like, what was he feeding him? Holy shit. Beef is so fat. Actually found a guy who somehow got away with posting their uncensored run on YouTube. That's crazy. We'll pull out a poorly built guillotine this summer. A poorly built guillotine this summer. Fuck. All I know is that Game of the Year award is Stormfall 33 predicted every game. Sure. Dispatch won't leave my feed. It's 60. Why do you $20? God damn it. Thank you, Lost. Dispatch won't leave my feed. It's like super glue between my fingers. It's a good game. It's good writing. It's not amazing. It's just good. I think it's a very compelling and interesting story. The only problem is that apparently there was a tie-in comic from for before it released, so there's a bunch of stuff that isn't explained in the game, which is kind of annoying, but like apparently how Robert's ear is like that, it was mentioned in a tie-in comic. Beef reminds me of my little baby girl when our fridge broke during the summer a few years ago. She had to eat so much food before it went bad. That's crazy. All right, chat and Visigal or Blonde Blazer. I like how you call her by her first name, Courtney. There's no wrong answer. That's why there's fucking. That's why it's 50-50 on who went with who. They only catch the audio opera clip of him making the model and spending half the clip joking with Huffy Glue. What the fuck are you talking about, Ritz? I think my mom mentioned Zippy ate 2 full hot dog packs. So also helping Zippy. What the fuck? Yeah, it's a good game. Was it doing? Audio opera is the divorced dad's guy. Ritz, I don't know how to explain this to you. I am not on the internet all day long. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, that's where I'm at. What I don't know any of that is. I know the like the divorced dad's trading card game, that joke thing. Is that who it is? Last 10 years has been a slap to get us to like tomboys and goth girls. What do you mean last 10 years, bro? Yes, okay. Then I know who you're talking about. The way to win dispatch is not to romance either. They're a mess of HR violations. You'd also just, you know, not be a bitch. Just romance one of them. Who cares about HR violations? It's not like spoilers for dispatch, I guess, but it's not like Blazer is gonna be a hero for a little bit. POV, you're playing a Telltale game. Well, yeah, Ad Hoc is based off of a bunch of Telltale guys and some Ubisoft guys. Speaking of Ubisoft, apparently Ubisoft is like going under, or they're getting bought out by a company. Nobody knows yet because they still haven't announced anything. Romance options in video games cringe. You just be wrong, it's fine. Acting like people would like Mass Effect as much as they did if I didn't have any fucking romance options. Like that wasn't like half the point of the game, or Persona, or a lot of other games actually, technically speaking. Yeah, they're bankrupt or about to be. I want them to get bankrupt just so that way For Honor can get bought up by an actual fucking company that isn't like fucking Tencent or something. So Ubisoft, there was Assassin's Creed remake, or did I imagine that? I'm pretty sure you're imagining that. Fucking hoping and praying that For Honor gets bought up by an actual fucking game company. The only game character I've ever found attractive was Nimona from Pokemon Violet. Is this gonna be a child Appo? Or is it the green, yes, the green girl? She's literally me. Not. I've seen what you look like. Finally, Assassin's Creed can finally die. Then For Honor's combat system can lose its patent. No, because this is what people were saying when Monolith ended up getting closed down. I don't think the patent is owned by, I don't know. It's weird how patents work. The patent can still be owned by somebody outside of Ubisoft. Liara's the best Mass Effect love interest. That's objectively incorrect, but sure. Tali is right there. Sure, whatever. It's a fucking thing that sucks about Pokemon is like saying like, it's the joke where it's just like you go down two roads to hell. One of them is being attracted to the Pokemon girls, who most of them are underaged, and the other one is being attracted to the Pokemon themselves, which is borderline bestiality. Ubisoft would sell its patent to whoever bought them out. Yeah, basically that's what would happen. It wouldn't go free on the market. It would end up getting purchased by whoever fucking buys them, which is probably going to be Tencent. On the subject of dying franchises, do you have an opinion on the Halo Win remake? No, I don't. I don't care about Halo. Halo is dead to me after Reach. Tali is objectively the best. Yes, she's the best. She's an actual character. She's interesting. And she's an alien. The only way you can make me like a character more is if they were a robot, but Eddie or Edie, whatever her name is does not do it for me. I don't think so. Oh shit, I don't know how old she is. I assume minimum late teen. No, fucking Pokemon is... Yeah, Pokemon is weird about the characters. Like, apparently none of the characters can be fucking 18 years old. Which is why, like, nowadays, in accordance to like the canon lore of Pokemon, I am safe when I say I like girls from like the older shows like Misty or May, because I'm pretty sure they're adults now in the games. But also, it's just the same thing of like when you were a kid, like watching Teen Titans, and you're like, I think Raven is attractive. Like, you can still say that because you liked her when she was a kid. You like that archetype of character. Is it fucking, yeah, here we go. Yeah, you're you don't understand. In the lore, she's actually a 3,000-year-old vampire girl, so it's perfectly fine that she looks like a 6-year-old exactly. Have you seen the Ash Ketchum workout routine? Is it just throwing your balls around? The answer is no, I haven't seen it. It was minimum older than the player by a few good years because she's an upperclassman. Ah, so she is underage. Well, yeah, that's the thing that fucking sucks about Pokemon. There's no laws about the Pokemon, Batman. Yeah, exactly. In the canon of Pokemon, you could actually be married to one because Pokemon and humans, you should be able to marry each other. Okay. Okay, bro. Sure. I'm all for treating Pokemon like they're human beings as well, but you know, at the same time, there is a fucking limit. What is with anime being obsessed with making every character a teenager? There's a reason for that. It's because it's a form of escapism for most people in Japan because their adult lives suck a lot. So that's the reason why a lot of mangakas and a lot of other like anime is revolving around teenagers, because a lot of people want to reminisce of going back to those good old days and trying to like do something with their lives. And that's not like me trying to be an asshole. That's literally why it's a form of escapism. Oh yeah, the Typhlosion thing seems fucking crazy. They use the weight around they use the weight. Yeah, some of the Pokemon are supposed to be a good weight. It's like 130 pounds Ash lifting over his head. If you're talking about them being in the Pokeball, Pokeballs don't fucking apply to the laws of physics. It's not a fucking workout. A ball weighs like a ball. In my defense, she was probably like a senior when the game related, and sure. Once again, that's the thing. Like when you talk about like Pokemon characters, specifically the girls, the men are all fucking old, which is funny. He lifted the Geodude. I don't remember much of the first series, so I'll just go ahead and believe you. He lifted Geodude. That's funny. Is the Pokemon conscious inside the Pokeball? No, I assume they're resting. Do not say Appa is joining Diddy. What the fuck? My understanding is that when the Pokemon is in the Pokeball, they're asleep. Yeah, as you know, Vaporeon gets shot in the head. Exactly. Allegedly. What do you mean allegedly? Fuck you. Go fucking look it up. You have fucking the internet at your fingertips, dude. I'm not the fucking Pokemon lore expert. You want to talk fucking 40k or anything else? I got you. For Honor, or not For Honor, fucking For Honor. I do actually know For Honor lore, because I'm a fucking weirdo. No one's ever gonna see that leg. It doesn't matter if I paint it or not, but I know. So I need to paint it. Just a reminder that Diddy will be on parole in March. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. A reminder that everybody you look up to is probably a piece of shit. Including me. Nah, I'm the best. What are you talking about? My problem is anger management. That's it. You think Diddy was trying to ascend to demonhood by Slanesh, by pledging himself to Slanesh? Probably. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. That's why I keep saying Asmongold is Nurgle's cleanest Herald. I think we're gonna go brown. Counterpoint, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, but do you look up to Keanu Reeves or do you just like him? I just like him. I don't look up to him.
The air is just right. I'm proudly Miss Nobody tonight.
Oh, you're taking class. Yeah, I could tell you. What the fuck? Wait. Oh, have you taken a class yet? No, because that would piss me off even more. Like I don't like I'm good at managing my anger. It's just that things piss me off really easily. I'm good at managing it past that. LeBron ain't no party like a Diddy party, James. Why would he say that, dude? Like, that's crazy. Okay, because he's not a piece of shit. Yeah, you can like somebody, but there's a difference between liking somebody and looking up to them. Like me, I piss you off. You do. First time commenting on live. If you see this, what was the inspiration for the Reforged? I'm trying to create my own warband, and I would love advice. The inspiration for the Reforged specifically, we're talking about like the actual Marines, is just like, I like the idea of the Black Legion and the Red Corsairs. I just don't like the idea of whoring yourself out to chaos. So I like, and I'm not particularly I'm not particularly like a fan of renegades, right? But because I think renegades are just like stupid. Renegades to me are the idea of like you're not committing to the bit. You're still trying to be a good person, and fuck that. Don't be a good person. Be a fucking evil piece of shit. So I like the idea of there being a bunch of Chaos Space Marines who like didn't feel at home with their legions or got disillusioned by their legions because they thought they were shit and they weren't getting anything done. So a bunch of people decided to gather together, form a war band, and it was like, we'll work with chaos, but we're not gonna fucking sell ourselves to it. We want to see this war won. That was the idea of the Reforged. It's like, fuck whoever you were before. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you're useful now. How is Asmongold happy? He doesn't care about his wealth. He lives like a goblin. I'm depressed and I'm nowhere near as bad as him. Not really even about depression. It's just being lazy, I feel. But yeah, that was the inspiration for specifically the idea of the warband. Past that, it was more of just like, I like Iron Warriors. I think demon engines are cool, but I don't like demon units. That was really it. It's really just like, what do you find cool about chaos? What are something, because for me, when it comes to like making a warband or just like a faction, you have to do a give and take. What makes them unique, but also what makes them flawed. So, I mean, for instance, my Slaves to Darkness guy here, oh, hi Myron, I didn't even see you there. He's the only alive person in his warband. Everybody else died, and he's resurrecting them either using necromantic power or he's literally puppeting their armor using some form of magic. But he's the only person who's alive. That's the idea. And I mean, you care more, but if you know anything about Age of Sigmar, you would know. Basically, his soul is leaking because he got attacked by, I think it was Night Hunt or something, and he doesn't want his soul to get owned by Chaos, so he's currently looking around the realms of Chaos looking for Gal Moraz, because even if it does try, because apparently Gal Moraz can redeem anybody. Apparently Gal Moraz is able to redeem anybody, but you know, at the cost of him getting his soul back, he might just lose all of his chaos powers. Doesn't really matter to him. Myron, I keep forgetting you're Polish. On topic of the Broken Tower, who is most likely to kill a rampaging world eater warlord and just dump his body outside the window carelessly? Looking to build up on my homebrews. If you're talking about the inner circle, a rampage. I forgot this was your fucking lore for your guy. I don't know, it's kind of hard to narrow it down to a single person because the fucking tower is just a massive, but like it definitely isn't going to be Diodium because he's too busy fucking dealing with actually managing the warband. The first person, it probably would have been Vadrax, but I haven't talked about Vadrax yet, so that doesn't really help you out much. Wow, that's kind of sad. Dio, hell yeah. Yo, Dio, what should be my character's name in the warband? Like, he has a name from lore, but I think he would have rebranded. I don't know, dude. You name yourself. You're a grown-ass man. Just slap two Latin words together that you think sound funny and just like cut away the fat. That's what I did for a Diodium. His name literally translates to God hates me. And I found that shit hilarious. Everybody else was just like me trying to sound out cool things. Like Vadrax, that sounds cool. Soul being ripped into the warp by angry chaos gods or losing your powers to be redeemed. Easy choice. Well, yeah, but the thing about like slaves to darkness or like chaos warriors in Age of Sigmar is like they are actually evil and arrogant. Like they wouldn't consider it, but he did. I'll buy my 10 arrows so the restored is a patient man and vengeance is a tricky business. Yeah, I'm gonna make the Broken Tower lore video at some point. Before I start moving. It'll be a Christmas video, hopefully. Speaking of which, what day is Christmas on? Because that might fuck up my video schedule. Christmas is on a Thursday. I could deal with that. I'll just make the video way ahead of time and just schedule it. He has to consider it because he's technically dying. Well, yeah, but like he's made his choice, basically. Like his soul is actively leaking out of his body. If it disappears, it's either going to get taken up by the chaos gods or it's going to just become nothing. So like he's already made his choice. It's just finding Galmoraz is the hard part. I'm really looking forward to when a year comes up and I start having to making the anniversary models, because it's going to be really fun kit bashing and painting. I originally had Hano as a placeholder name, but it stuck. It's a Phoenician name that means grace and favor. Apparently in Hebrew means God is gracious, so that's cool too. That's very ironic for a dude who's worshiping chaos. Lost being younger than 25 isn't grown up. Yeah, dude, you're grown up when you hit 30. I'm 27. I'm still not grown up. Like, sure, maybe like back then when our parents were like in their 20s, they were considered adults, but that's also because, you know, their economy was in a better state than ours was and other shit like that. That's besides the point. That's just me being bitter. Sorry. Mr. Gracious, his surgically permanent smile. Jesus. Hey, Brain, are you in the fucking chat again? God damn it. I didn't see that. Well, I was supposed to like carve a hole. I'll probably do it later anyways. I was supposed to carve a hole in his chest and just like have like soul leaking out of him, but I'll do it later. Guess who still manages the tower as Dio's hand? This guy. There's actually two hands at the tower, but one was in lore and one is you, because I had to make someone an admin. Do I have him next to me? I don't think I do. I don't want to go looking for him, but it's not Vadrax, it's the other guy. Oh my god, what the fuck was his name? Yes, how can I help you? No, I just didn't know if you were in here or not. Let me look up Reforged. Who's the other? It's one of the characters I made up a long time ago. Oh, it is Vadrax. Who the fuck is? Oh, Drask is the guy who's on. I keep forgetting who is who. Jesus Christ, you should probably do it now before painting more. I have time. I have quotations. I have time. Barner's become a legionnaire. Hell yeah. Welcome to the warband, brother. But yeah, here we go. You know, I'll go ahead and give spoilers on this because I just think it's super funny. Vadrax was the first hand of the tower, because why not? Exactly. Join the Discord. Do it. There's a bunch of people who have been, I can't use my words right now. There's a bunch of people who have just been in the streams all the time and they never became members and weren't able to join the Discord. Join the fucking Discord. Do it. Here we go. But yeah, Vadrax is the first hand of the tower, and he basically never answers being summoned, almost ever. He'll just leave the tower for years on end before showing up, and it turns out he literally like sabotaged an entire Imperial spy network, or like brought an entire world under compliance by causing a mortal uprising or shit like that. But the reason why I say he doesn't answer any summons is because Vadrax's old warband was the Alpha Legion, and the entirety of the inner circle gives him shit for it because they don't know whether or not he's actually with the warband or if he's just like spying on them. He still obeys orders whenever he has to, but he's also just like off doing his own thing. was supposed to make a short about him a while ago, but I was supposed to make a short a long time ago about a bunch of other shit. But my Alpha Legion sleeper agent. Oh, he's not a sleeper agent. He's still just like flat out Alpha Legion. It's just that he hangs out with the warband. Nobody fucking trusts him. For obvious fucking reasons. But he's part of the inner circle, so you can't really get rid of him. And he ended up becoming the first Hand of the Tower. That's because the idea of the Hand of the Tower is that it's somebody who goes out and just like does shit on behalf of the warband, while everybody else stays back and defends it. Defends the tower, I mean, specifically. Very self-serving. Some would say it's rather fitting. So are the inner circles each from a Traitor Legion? Most of them, yeah. The only person who isn't from a Traitor Legion, I guess this is technically spoilers for the warband video. The only person who isn't from a Traitor Legion is Diodium. Diodium was a loyalist at one point. Spoilers, but like I'll talk about that later because it's literally the entire point of his character. But yeah, there's Diodium, who was a loyalist. Alaric, who is the only Iron Warrior, I think, in the inner circle, but he's also trapped in a dreadnought, so he can't really do much. Amun, who was 1,000 Suns. Nemio, I believe, was a word bearer, because he's a Dark Apostle. Basilon was Emperor's Children. Drask Vong and Gravemarch, who is the guy on the what's it called, the Visco Lord on Hellstalker. If I remember correctly, Drask used to be Night Lords, but I don't recall much. Vaedrax is Alpha Legion, like I said. Colgan, which I always want to like go back and change his name because I hear Colgan and I hear Colgate, but it's fine. Colgan was a world eater at one point, if I remember correctly, and Caloran was I think he was also a word bearer because he really likes possessed. I can't remember. I'm trying to go through all the Traitor Legions in my head. I think Caloran was just Black Legion for a bit, and then he ended up joining Toothbrush. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to change his name, because like I put Colgan and I'm like, that sounds cool. That sounds very like firm and tough, and it's like, nah, it sounds like Colgate. I should probably change his name. My dude isn't a traitor. My dude isn't from a Traitor Legion. He's a corrupted loyalist and has Primaris armor. Has been corrupted because of that. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really a hint, but it was just like, because, you know, I always, not always, but I take a lot of loyalist kits and convert them into chaos stuff. But specifically for Diodium, I used Helbrecht's kit, which was supposed to be a hint that like he's bigger, so he was Primaris at one point. I mean, he's technically still Primaris, but I mean, like, he is a newer Marine. I think I already said it. He wasn't the first Warsmith for the Warband. Yeah, I just thought that was neat. Yeah. Back to painting. So wait, you said Colgan was the word bearer. If you want, I can give you some name ideas and naming characters. No, it's not that I need help naming characters, just that I feel like I'm going to change it. Colgan was not a word bearer. Colgan was a world eater, which is why I gave him a K, because K sounds firm. It sounds like something a world eater would have. But then the G kind of softens it a bit too much, which is eh. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make my own version of my tower OC, because he's very augmented. Like, bro replaces vocal cords with mechanical version to be able to give commands to his servitor secretly. That's pretty funny, actually. The Arc Licked Benadryl. I don't know. Yeah, Colgan. Yeah. Also makes him not lose his voice ever because he's only will speak if damage. Hell yeah. I'll probably make that a section in any Dreadnoughts in the Warband. Yeah, Alaric. He's one of the guys in the inner circle. He was one of the old warsmiths. Let me read his thing real quick, because I find it very fun. Here you go. Alaric, the Ancient of the Warband. Alaric made a name for himself, being warlord of an entire planet. Even when a rival warband made an attempt on his life, he was prepared and entombed himself in a Leviathan dreadnought. All those who oppose him find themselves burning asunder to phosphorus weaponry, setting cities and armies ablaze with a white flame. The story, yeah, that was the story for Alaric, is that he was the old warsmith and ended up having a fucking attempt made on his life. He killed the first assassins who wounded him gravely and fucking performed surgery on himself and entombed himself in a dreadnought to save his life. Colton uses, okay. Yeah, but Colton is also a real name. I know it's spelled, or should be pronounced Coltane, but it's also, if you say it quickly, it's Colton, which is a very Midwest white boy name. That's why I'm trying to like figure out other names. I'm probably gonna stick with Colgan. Kragan the Throngler. Stop calling him Kragan. So calling him Thronglers. What the fuck? The Throngler. You don't want to be in the business end of something called the Throngler. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, that's what he thought too. But now he's trapped in a dreadnought, and if he ever leaves it, he will die. So, eh. Also, there's a worry that he might become a Hellbrute one day, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Kragan, Kraken, bad squid. If you're not able to do a death, if you're not able to death growl a world eater name, you need to go back to the drawing board. Huh. It's actually a pretty good metric for trying to make world eater names. You could death growl Colgan. I was a squad member named as a squad member named the Throngler, which is weird noise bringing group instead of the warband. Throngler. Why not a despoiler? Spoiler. Am I stupid? What do you mean a despoiler? Like the knight? Like the idea is that there's a noise marine called the Throngler and he has no melee weapons, or not melee weapons, he just has no weapon, he just has his hands. He's just gonna throngle you with his hands, whatever that means. The Throngler with his blast smasher at the edge of annihilation. Shut the fuck up. I already know what comic buster you're talking about. Reminds me of that one World War I medic that did an apex removal on himself during a firefight. That's crazy. But also, yeah, that's basically what the whole idea was. Am I stupid? I thought there was a dreadnought equivalent called a despoiler. There's... You mean a decimator? Like the... Here, hold on. Actually, hold on. Never get to throw this dude off. Oh, he's down here. Like these guys? Mine's not scaled correctly because I bought these off of somebody and then I 3D printed the rest, but I also like how they're shorter.
The man behind the melody, he never
3D printed, obviously, but still, it's such a good model. And I'm so fucking mad these are in Legends now.
told me tales so deep
Yeah.
of promise.
Decimators are demon engines.
He let the trumpet hold my
That being said, still some of my favorite models in the entire game.
a second band.
Aren't they usable in 30k? They are now. There was a point in time where they weren't usable in 30k, which is crazy. Like, look, dude, look at the fucking, like the cables that are growing out of them. It's just like, God, it's so fucking cool. I really fucking love these guys. Doesn't have a spoiler on the back of the Dreadnought. It has pipes coming on. It has the power pack. I don't know about a spoiler. The Throngler grabs a Space Marine and whips him around like the Hulk using Loki as a weapon. I definitely feel the enslaved demon of the Iron Warriors vibe. Yeah. You know, what's it called? Decimators are usable again. They're just so fucking expensive to use in game. Granted, it's a 3k point game, but still, it's so fucking expensive, man. Yeah. I would like it if Decimators were usable again for us, but eh. Also, losing the Brass Scorpion was crap too. Yeah, but the Brass Scorpion was like 415 points, dude. No one was ever gonna run that thing. You know what was cool? Somebody making a Brass Scorpion out of a fucking, out of a hand of a Warlord Titan. That was fucking cool. Or the big corrupted dudes in Space Marine 2, Hellbrutes. Which is what Alaric is avoiding trying to become. A Hellbrute is a Chaos Corrupted Dreadnought. And they basically live in perpetual torment. Decimators are on a 60mm base? Yes, which is fucking crazy. Hold on, let me go to mini compare. You can actually see how big a Decimator is. So like, so here's an Assault Marine. Well, I'm gonna be compared to, here's an Assault Marine next to a Decimator. Like, the size is insane, and this is supposed to be on a 60 mil. The Decimator is still in resin, so that's why I never bought one. And if we like just go back to what I have, just like Decimator should at least be on 80 mil. Yeah, they are. Well, that's like their feet are falling off of the base. That's why mine is shorter. So if we just like compare it back against mine, just like he's definitely should be a little bit taller, but it's good enough for me. I really fucking love the Decimator. It's such a fucking good looking model. That being said, he's stabbing me again. Ow. It was one of the first things I 3D printed, if you couldn't tell from the layer lines on him. The Decimator should be on 80 mils, but they're not. I actually forget, what do they do in 40k right now? They're legends, but still. Let me go look. I might as well take you on the journey. Finish my Creek platoon? Hell yeah. Decimators are the same height as a Redemptor. We would have been perfect for a Redemptor equivalent. Yeah, but they were Forge World, so no. And eventually they'll get made into plastic, and then we won't be able to use them anyways. Decimators are expensive if I remember correctly. 165 points, never mind, that's cheap as shit for a Demon Engine. Infernal Regeneration, the first time this model was removed on a 2-up, you set it back up with D6 wounds remaining. That's not awful. Wow, I really wish we had these things in fucking normal 40k. 5-up invuln. 3-up save, T10, 12 wounds. It's just a cheaper fucking, it's a cheaper Forge Fiend. And then its weapons were okay. The autocannon, which is shit. The conversion beamer, which had the conversion beamer rule. Which is okay. It's basically just another autocannon. The Hellflamer. The Soul Burner Petard was the best one, but they now nerfed it. Dev wounds on 3-ups against infantry, 4 attacks each. It used to be crazier. Storm Laser, which is just a fucking laser array. Honestly, the build for these guys will probably just be twin Decimator Claws. Just 5 attack, strength 14, 3-3. Just murder motherfuckers. But I was an asshole and I brought Soul Burner Petards because they used to be 2d3 shots each, and they did mortal wounds on hit rolls of a 2-up, which was fucking heinous.
10 cents a dance, but he
Posting in hobbies. Oh, hobbies tabletop. I gotta go look at it now. I must see it. I want to see people's paint jobs. They're so fun. Hell yeah. It's very green. I like it. Decimators would have been great for 11th. You can make a new Hellbrute to match the size of the Redemptor without having to make all Hellbrutes and Leviathans for no reason. Yeah, but next edition's box I think is Orcs, so it's not gonna be Chaos. So we're not getting shit. Stoneblazers is pretty good. I'm not really a fan of AP -1 damage 1 weapons. It feels like a waste. I would just like something to base or to upgrade off of the Hellbrute. What if Mr. Boss sent the smiling friends to cheer up Diodium? Was that meme? Where they're talking to Horus? Like, you ever thought about talking to your dead? Wait, confirmed? No, it's not confirmed. It's leaks, but the leaks are very correct so far. They said we were going to get another Calgar model, and we got a Calgar model. The only thing the leaks didn't mention was Titus getting a model. Kind of going for a Russian Imperial style. Yeah, I could definitely tell. It's not sarcasm. Like, I could tell it was not like American or British or anything. It had to have been Russian. Alright, I'm back again. I was looking at stuff. All of the leaks are Alpha Legion, even though I don't need to start another army right now. Oh, no one's saying anything about Alpha Legion leaks. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, I remember apparently there's a leak about Australians getting something or whatever. Since Guard is getting a new faction every edition, do you think Catachan are coming in 11th edition? I would assume so, but it also just might be Australians. Because apparently that's what one of the leaks said, is that we're getting off Australian infantry. Which I think would be cool. I'm gonna be real, I don't know many people who like Catachan. Catachan always felt like the weird guys. Like, people only liked them because they had models. And their models stayed around, unlike Vostroyans and Tallarn. Both, give us both. No, you can only have one. According to Valrak, I was supposed to have Chaos Bikers like 5 years ago, so where are my fucking Chaos Bikers, Valrak? But did you consider fuck Vostroyans? There's somebody who made pin-up calendars of all the Guard regiments. And the Vostroyan lady was very nice, so I have considered it. I think Steel Legion is a probable candidate. We do a fucking war on Armageddon and Yark comes back, then maybe, sure. But just flashbanging with words. Yeah, someone made art of like pin-up girls for Guard regiments. And one of them was Vostroya. It was very nice. Very tasteful. I'll fucking repeat myself. Do I need to? Just use your foul verbiage against the noble firstborn sons of Australia. Yes, I just did. Do I have to do it again? I'll do it again. Are any Warhawks official models when? Never. You wouldn't even be able to buy them anyways. Because they'd probably be like fucking $200 Australian. I thought I had a darker brown. I guess I didn't. I have a tan. That's about it. By the lady in gray, this error shall be rectified. You're true schizophrenic. Go between Alpha Legion and fucking Vostroya. I really wish I did do more research into Vostroya. They're like my favorite regiment right now.
Forgot his drink, and I just vanished in a blink. She didn't steal him, no, not quite,
The Guard Omnibus has a very good short story. For Australia. Gotcha. They got one book and a few cameos. They deserve so much more. A lot of factions do. That's the problem with 40k is that there's too many factions, not enough writers, and not enough GW really giving a shit. Just the reality of how it is. Also, it's just the reality of just like not every faction is going to sell very well in terms of books. Like at the end of the day, the books have to sell. I've ever get Guards at Pain Mine is Ultramar Exilia. Nice. I was at 15 hours, which is a goated story. Hell yeah.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light, while I just sit the night.
It's like in Krieg when most Krieg fans are knuckle dragging apes who want their Krieg lore from Reddit memes. I think you're the only person who thinks like that, but sure, man. I don't know who all these fucking Krieg fans you're talking about are, but if I see them, I'll fucking let you know.
The waitress knows
Shovel. Thank you, Appo. I got the joke. Oh, I can't believe you're taking 2 hours to get one guy done. I could have painted 20 giants in 10 times that time. Sure, bud. Bro, go on the 40k subreddit and you'll see them. Okay, I'm talking about like actual fucking human beings, not people who sit in their fucking basement all day long. Also Deathcore, not the Kaiser booze. That's Black Templars. Everybody knows that. Wearaboos, depending on what year of German dictatorship you care about.
just tops me off and lets it slide.
Gaunts. Yeah. Well, it's not hard to paint a gaunt. Also, as a character, I'm going to take my time and I'm figuring out the color scheme.
Right here where we love most. Some
Strangers heal you more than...
with pie and coffee ends. The waitress knows my name, my shame.
Lord, the joke is I paint slow, please clap. No. Base coat and dunk and watching contrast, boom, gone, done. If you're a fucking degenerate, sure. I refuse to do contrast paints. I will be a snob about that specifically. If you use contrast paints, I do think less of you. It's not necessarily that it's skillful, it's that you don't take time to appreciate your mini. If it gets you an army painted faster or whatever, go for it. I'll just think less of you as a person. Also, contrast paints are way too vibrant for my liking. Playing WoW in the basement all day like it's 2006, perfectly normal. In 2 years, your fucking housing is gonna be worth fucking shit. In 2 years, you probably wouldn't have a house, technically speaking. Some strangers heal you more than friends. I'm going to listen to Caustic folk songs till I pass out. Good night, everybody. See you, man. But I need to airbrush my nids to get the right, very light blue tint. Airbrush is so fucking useful, dude. It's insane. Fuck people who say an airbrush takes skill. No, it doesn't. Base coat your fucking minis. That's it. Resisting the urge to put hazard stripes on this motherfucker, but the desire is too fucking great. Holy shit. I really want to put hazard stripes on them. I want to try a blue contrast paint over a black base coat to see how dark I can get it for a Liberian blue armor, or you could just use like McCrag blue or Cobalt blue, whatever the fucking actual paint is supposed to be. Commissar's done. Fuck yeah. When are we never not in a recession and housing crisis? Well, we were in a recession for a while, but you can't say recession and housing crisis. That's two different things. All right, there we go. I use Briar. Oh, you're talking about actual painting. I'm not doing that. I'm not reading any of that shit. It's just too damn high. Failed for never moving out. Yeah, basically that's how it is right now. Plus my view contrast paints give a carapace more organic feel. Like I said, I'm not a fan of contrast. I just use flat colors. I just use like normal acrylics, I mean. In the chat, if you want to see whenever you get a chance, I'll go look at it right now. I was literally just looking at Discord. I didn't see it. Nice. That is very Russian. Holy shit. Also, what are you putting them on top of? What is that? Is that a candle? Confused. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to put a meme in the channel. Because here we go. I don't think I posted this. Technically, it belongs in here. There you go. I posted my wife. Ooh, Forge Fiend. What? Oh, you're talking about the top left corner. I was so confused. I didn't realize. I thought I had my Fortune on my desk. And I put a meme in the shed posting. I say meme, it's more of a comic. I use 16th century oil paints. Fuck no, dude. There's a wax melter. Gotcha. I'd never seen one before. So it's a fucking candle. Artillery Witch, my beloved. I fucking love the Artillery Witch so much, dude. Hold on, where is she? She's over here. Wife. My favorite fucking model. The commissar needs more medals. Hell yeah. But she's shorter than I thought. Or Artillery Witch? They're not tall. They're like normal female human sized. Yeah, you just paint me from crushed beetles like your Neolithic ancestors. To be fair, most paints are still made from like crushed beetles. I think specifically red paints or red dyes. What model is that? I don't recognize it. It's the commemorative model for the year for Slaves to Darkness. I have a Slaves to Darkness army, and I'm going to be taking them to the Warhammer Open over here in Palm Springs. So I got to paint them up. I got to paint a lot of things up. I got to paint up an entire session's worth of minis for a one-shot for my friend who I'm doing a one-shot for his birthday. And I haven't printed a single one because I'm an idiot. And then after that, we're moving soon. Added stress on top of all the shit I already got to do. Hell yeah, brother. Pile of shame, basically. Oh, there's always a pile of shame. I don't think my pile of shame isn't that crazy. At least I don't think it is. For most people who have a YouTube channel, at least. Oh, so we're not allowed to have yummy lead paint. We have to grow beetle paint. Yeah, the beetles are gonna fucking kill you and give you cancer.
He sent me his letters, all unsigned,
Message them back.
with sketches of kisses misaligned. A date with a maybe, soft and sly, and always a next time goodbye. But rain checks dry like petals pressed. They fade like all the rest. So here's to the dreams that barely breathe in rain checks and but rain
Ah.
dry like petals pressed.
My pile of shame is 3k points of EC sub-assembly, waiting for the day I get Reaper miniatures rose gold paint so I can do Fulgrim. Do they not sell that anymore or something? Or like, are you being weird? I don't know what's going on. Read the comments are like one of those North Korean generals with so many medals. I'm painting a special Gene Steer model that was at the New York City Comic Con. Oh, neat. Should I paint my tank or do my laundry? Probably do your laundry. Unless you need the tank tomorrow, then paint the tank. Fuck laundry. If you have a fresh pair of clothes for tomorrow, you're good.
The horse still playing alibis, but I've outlived the brass and cigars. My shoes don't shine the way they did, and glamour's just a kiss. Midnight's not for me no more. I've danced through every open door. Let the young ones toast and twirl. I'm done with being that girl.
I hate painting belts. Fuck my life. Yeah, shit, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna have to go park my car in a minute. You know, I'll park my car now while this is drying. I'll be back in a minute. Possibly 2 or 3. You may shed. Damn, shed.
Midnight's not for me no more. I've danced through every open door. Let the young ones toast and twirl. I'm done with being that girl. I'm done with being that girl. One last look in satin blue. The crowd still cheers like they once knew. tired bones. The band still plays those faithful tones. They don't know how my knees betray, but I'll dance anyway. The curtain hides the years behind, and I pretend I'm blind. One last look in satin light before I say goodnight. Only the piano knows my sins, the wrong I sang, the truth within. Its ivory listens without pride. No need to run or hide. It's heard me lying and hum through pain again and yet again. The man is gone, the stage is bare, but that old piano's there. Only the piano holds me close and never tells the ghost. Only the piano holds me
I'm back.
close and never tells the ghost.
This is the most amount of consistent viewers we've had for a while on the stream. It's already 11 o'clock and there's still a bunch of people watching. Crazy.
I packed a suitcase full of hush. No slamming doors, no angry rush. Just left my earrings on the sill and vanished through sheer will. The keys still dangle on their hook. The last page torn from his old book. I made no scene, just let it be. My silence set me free.
Okay. I can never tell if chat ever freezes on me or if it's going on. Fairly certain chat never hurts to check. Oh my god, everything just fucking fuck Jesus. It's here. Parking my shed. What the fuck? Yeah, Urkon the Dark Warden, that's the model that I was painting. My minis in my truck right now so I don't forget them when I leave for the game. It's a terrible idea, but sure. At least in my opinion. That's just we can barely hear you, that's because I'm not eating the mic. Jong-un play 40k, what the f? As someone who had an obnoxious rose gold iPhone, I understand, King. Bud. 3k points worth of fucking PC unpainted is crazy, by the way. That's just a big thing. I just remembered something. What'd you remember?
We danced in wartime boots and lace. A fragile laugh.
I need you to put the mic back in your mouth so I can hear you. Okay, how about this? I could turn the gain up if you want. I could also do this. Hold on.
Ticking off the years. He held me close like he might fade. The swing band played, the bullets stayed.
I don't know if that's any better or not. Yeah, I'm doing the funny mic. I don't know if it's playing or not. I'm gonna be real with you. But, you know, whatever. If it's not playing, it's not playing. Strapped to your face, fuck no. Lovely before Mechanicus voice mixing. No, that's the fucking... I don't know if it's actually working or not. I assume it is. Jesus, that was all tabbed. I can make it worse, hold on. Should I directly switch back? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? I'm gonna switch over to something else.
I also have this, but I have no idea if this is actually going to play through. Maybe it will, or maybe it won't. Oh, the camera's slightly, yeah, because I'm beating the shit out of my desk. I'm like, is that copyrighted music? I have no idea. We'll figure out. It's not like the stream is making money. It's just donations. Swass, 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 swass. Till lunchtime. Or tis lunchtime. Hell yeah. Welcome, Fluff. 9 people watching. Yeah, well, 10 now, apparently. At least that's what it says. Authentic noise marine experience. It could probably be so much worse. Auto-tune voice. The only thing I have is that I care about using is which is weird because I thought, oh wait, I can't hear myself on. That's why. There we go. I think it should be. No, it's not working. What the fuck? Probably because I have to go into my settings. I'm so confused. I haven't used this thing in forever. Input is my microphone, and output is that. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear myself. I just... I love that fucking thing so much. Where the fuck is my... Here we go.
There we go. Well, we're doing this now, I guess. Fuck it. Might as well just make it stupid. There's this, and then I have a Necron one.
the same.
The Mechanicus one is hard to understand.
She wears my perfume like a vow.
That looks fine. It's not my favorite, but this looks good. I'm trying so hard not to. Fuck it, we're doing Hazard Stripes. I cannot do Bazilla's voice right now because that requires me to scream. We should do a community painting competition. I want to. It's just that I want to have an actual prize if I do it as well. Definitely into the new year. I'm gonna consider doing that more. Fucking Hazard Stripes everything. Should I put Hazard Stripes just on the sword? I'm not gonna do that, but it'd be funny. What scheme are you going for? Basically Iron Warriors for Age of Sigmar. Yeah, we're doing Hazard Stripes, fuck it. I left my clippers in the garage, I don't care. It's fine. A prize can be a kiss on the forehead. You will not be getting any form of physical contact with me for as long as I breathe. Do I play Iron Warriors? Have you seen the theme of this entire channel? Yes, I play Iron Warriors. Hazard Strike on the belts is a settle. Now we're doing the full-on Hazard Strike cloak. Fuck it. No, just found it. Oh, well, welcome. Yes, I play Iron Warriors. I also play, Adeptus Mechanicus. That was my first army. I talked about it in the first ever video I made.
The man behind the melody, he never sang, just
Subtlety. I hardly know her. Exactly.
his fingers told me tales so deep.
I don't remember where I put my scissors, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm an anime player. Hell yeah, brother, it sucks being an anime player, dude. The only good list is fucking Sicardians and Taraxi spam. I wanna fucking kill myself every day I think about that. Admech was your first army while you were a masochist. It wasn't that bad. That's why anytime people complain about painting their models, I call them pussies, because I started with the worst fucking thing ever.
His voice was never strong. He wrote me into song.
What was that bit in Dispatch? Fucking, so you're the only person I can't complain about losing my powers to? You're goddamn right. I would kill your fucking father in front of you. It's just to be able to use my powers again. Could be worse, could be GSC. Yeah, but playing GSC is just ass. Admech actually has a fucking army. I started with Guard before Admech was a thing, so I know the pain. Hell yeah. You really don't, because Admech is so much worse, so much detail and basic fucking models. Fucking Hiccup stuck up on me and tried to fucking kill me, Jesus.
And though his voice was never strong, he wrote me into song.
Minis are in the truck, ready to go. Fuck yeah, brother. These little robot guys are just little robot men. Imagine playing GSC, you only realize you suck nads. Basically, everybody who fucking plays GSC or tries to. I started with Salamanders, which could be easy, but I'm stupid and like to freehand flame the model effects on enemies. Good fucking luck, Lama. They have such good models, though. I mean, come on, Silverhounds. Silverhounds are not my favorite. My favorite model is probably... probably just Rangers are my favorite. They're so simple, but they're also so cool looking. In terms of gameplay, my favorite model is the Onrigger Doomcaller, but I don't like the model. I have 3D printed proxies.
No future plan, just lips that briefly land. He tipped his hat and said so long, as if I'd homily never true. You kiss someone to say goodbye, but
There we go.
sometimes
30k or 40k robos. Yeah, sure, I guess.
the kiss was just
Really depends. I like the sniper still a lot. It's pretty cool.
a whisper wrapped in
For the Imperium, not for the throne, but for the Empire. Oh yeah. If you're on voice mod, you should use the uncle, but I will not. I will just stick with this until the end of the stream, I guess.
you kiss
Magic Court for a minute? No.
to say goodbye, but
I refuse.
sometimes it's a lie. The kiss was just a favor
I'm trying to put on hazard stripes and I'm trying to fuck with voice mod that much.
wrapped in rain.
Damn it.
10 cents a dance.
1 minute for what? No. I refuse. I got the broken mic changer as a hockey just to mess with people. It's pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
He comes
I tried to put all my shit on hotkeys, but then I forgot all my hotkeys, so I just never did it.
but never buys my scenes. He likes the way I fake the thrill, but won't foot half the bill.
The can can always look cooler, and it makes me sad. It'd be nice if we'd be able to use their shit in fucking 40k, but GW hates us.
That kind of girl. 10 cents.
Apparently there was plans for that, and they just never did them.
He gets 3.
The hotkey's literally right below the icons. You're expecting me to remember shit. Love 30k so much. 30k's fine. I have no real interest in learning it. I never looked into it, but what's the lore of the Hazard Stripes and Iron Warriors? It's a joke. Because the idea of a giant, like, 10-ton, genetically modified space human running at you, wearing hazard stripes, which are usually denoting of hazardous areas or hazardous equipment. It's just a joke. It's supposed to be like a little homage to their dark sense of humor. Also, it probably had more significance to do with stuff on like Olympia, but I think that's a shitty excuse. I like the idea that's just humor. I really like Mark II. I like Mark III more. I know Mark II just got a bunch of new models, but not a big Mark II fan, personally speaking. I've always been a Mark III enjoyer myself.
The hotel knows our little lie, the creak of floors.
Probably my favorite Space Marines, funny enough. Iron Warriors? They're pretty fun.
Heard our laugh.
My first ever introduction to Iron Warriors was the fact that they fucking used their ship to body slam a Mechanicus ship and send it into a planet and cause an Exterminatus level event.
Kept our fingerprints, the curtain swayed with perfume hints. No clerk would ask, no bell would chime, but time still tells on time. I
It's crazy. It is one of the only good parts of the Scutarius book, because that book is very mediocre. I liked it, but it was like Trazen talking to chat. Oh, you want Trazen talking to chat? I can give you that, probably.
It is a bit echoey, but it is useful. I was there when they were first made. Or perhaps I wasn't. Memory is such a fickle thing. The reverb makes it hard. I remember hearing about Imperial Fists and being like, but that's so boring, and then I met their evil twin. That's basically how it goes. Mark 2 and 3 are my favorite armor marks, along with Cataphracti over Tartaros. Of course, Emperor's children use Mark 4 and shitty Terminators, so I can have nice things. Nice. Favorite character of Warhammer? Good. You're very basic, but there's nothing wrong with being basic. Technically speaking.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light, while I just sip the night. He watched her twirl, forgot his drink, and I just found
Why must the coolest top 30k armor be the out-of-beat stuff, and I still hate Indominus more than Tartaros? I think Mark 2 and Mark 3 genuinely show how brutal the Crusade was. Giant barbarian space people that will either subjugate you or wipe you from existence and take your shit. I really love Cataphracti Edward Scissorhands claws. I like Belisarius because people give Gilliman and the other space brains too much credit, and they forget all their gear has to come from somewhere. That is also why I like the Mechanicus. I'm a history major too and wants to work in a museum, so there's some relation. Really.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no
Ritz, I despise everything about what you have sent to me.
She takes the floor and owns the light, while I
Absolutely horrendous. Please remove your frontal lobe. A treason, what made the Hadium worthy of the museum? Nothing. He's out back. Is Ritz saying worse stuff than me? No, he posted Inspector Gadgets, ad mech conversions,
my name by now.
for which he is now going to be lobotomized.
She brings the coffee anyhow.
Chat put the mind shackle scarabs on him.
I sit and stir my sugar slow, and let the jukebox flow. She never asked what made me cry, just tops me off and lets it
I
slide.
fully accept Trazen taking over the tower for a day because he could, as being the canon.
The booth still holds your denim gold.
But I remember correctly, Necron technology does not particularly care about warp travel, so it is more than doable. Because the tower is located on the opposite side of the Cicatrix Maledictum.
Some strangers heal you more than friends.
I was about to start singing this song again until I realized that singing is probably not something doable with this filter.
The waitress knows
That being said, still tempted to try it.
but never plays the blame.
Who is spamming me? I do not appreciate that.
Some strangers heal you more than friends. With pie and coffee ends. The waitress knows my name, my shame.
I mean to ask you, that is fine. Hot take, Tyranids are laughable threats compared to the Necrons. This is a fact. There is nothing hot about that. The Tyranids are just very angry crustaceans. They should either be considered a threat if it were not for their innumerable numbers. Counterpoints, calling the Necrons a threat is insinuating that they do not already rule the galaxy.
This cursive curved and big.
Do you have Iron Warrior themed Emperor's children, by the way? And if so, may you show them. I'm going to start painting real soon, and I'm formulating ideas. I know you had your cool guy on the bike in the warband. I do not have any Emperor's children outside of him. Mostly because I haven't had a reason to get Noise Marines and put them in my army, but because we have a few people who are members, and they are looking to force me into making Emperor's Children characters for the warband. I will probably have to add Noise Marines to my army at some point. The Administratum doesn't want you to know this, but there are guardsmen on the battlefield free. I currently have 32 regiments of Cadians inside of my museum. Cajun people would absolutely make a Tyranid broil or gumbo with them. Please cease breathing. Because you are right, and I do not like that. I was actually going to be painting a squad of Noise Marines as reforged. Fuck yeah. Tyranid gumbo would be fire. Please stop. You are not incorrect. You are just disgusting. Never, I'm hungry now. Have a ration. Definitely teas and rattlings. That is not something I needed to think of. Teas and rattlings as if they could not get any more disgusting. I do not want to partake in the rattling gumbo. Fuck.
No lips in crimson hue. No need to play the
It's color of a piece. Laser Infant, what is your take on Oregon? For the sake of not getting the sound deleted, I will refrain from commenting. What would Patrollo eat for breakfast? Nails with no milk? And it's self-inflicted, he probably has mini wheat somewhere.
Is just right. I'm proudly miss nobody tonight.
Lady Dorn eats sand and shits bricks. No, Rogel Dorn just eats shit. You can thank certain people for writing Imperial Fist lore for that, as do I. What model are you painting? I am painting the Slaves to Darkness commemorative model. What is his name? I don't remember. It's Uthakar the Black or something like that. Do I care? No.
And that suits me just fine. No man to chase, no hearts to decline. The silence is satin, the air is just right. I'm proudly miss nobody tonight.
This is the one part I hate about using this tape, is putting it into hard to reach places is difficult. Rattlings speaking Creole was not something on my list of things that I would think that would make me giggle. I agree. Urcon the Dark Warden, thank you. The Commander series model, so he is not.
But never show
He does not have rules. He is just a Chaos Lord.
him hit the
That being said, he has shoulders like a shit brick house. Brick shit house, by the way.
still humming a half-written song. He sent me his letter.
I've always imagined Rattling speaking with a French accent. Somebody must hate the French. He looks cool. What more do you need? I was thinking about this earlier. I need 20 more Chaos Warriors and 4 different characters, or 3 different characters at this point. In total, the army will have around 50 models, which would be 6 Bearing Guard, 40 Chaos Warriors, and 4 characters, not including the endless spell, the Incarnate of Gur, or whatever it is called. Only 50 models, can you make it more? If I wanted to spam shitty mortals, yes, I could make it more. Age of Sigmar is a relatively low model count game. All the units are very expensive, and if you are not playing a horde army, you will not have many models. I also tend to build rather elites when it comes to most of my armies, because that is what I enjoy. I always hated doing this in such tight spaces.
But rain checks dry like petals pressed. They fade.
There we go. 3 charges being attached to 3 10-man bricks. is a Chaos Lord on demonic mounts who will be following the Varen Guard. There is a God Summoner who will be hiding behind the Chaos Warriors. There will be a Chaos Lord following with the Chaos Warriors. And there will be an exalted Chaos Champion who is going to try and kill characters and monsters by himself.
My shoes don't shine the way they did, and glamour's just a kid.
Playing Chaos Hordes get bigger if you use Legionaries or the Conan Ghosty models, the Dark Oath models, you mean? I have no interest in playing with Dark Oath, and the Chaos Legionary rules are not interesting. Therefore, I spam Chaos Warriors like I am playing Total War Warhammer. I'm almost through this heinous part of taping.
Midnight's not for me no more. I've danced through every open door. Let the young ones toast and twirl. I'm done with
How long until Total War 40k? Supposedly it is already being worked on. How long until? There is no telling. I do not work at the Creative Assembly because I've not sold my soul to the British. My view of enormous amounts of losses is completely thrown off by playing Tyrannus primarily. That is how I am a fat mech.
one last look in satin blue. The crowd still cheers like they once knew. I rouge my lips and sip my gin, then paint a younger grin. The spotlight warms these tired bones. The band still plays
This is the parts that always messes me up when painting like this. What are your predictions for 11th edition? There will be Space Marines.
mine
That is my prediction.
betray. But I'll dance anyway.
Should have probably done it straight here and then started doing the opposites in this direction.
Curtain high,
I will just start painting black and see if I enjoy it.
and I pretend I'm blind.
So true, bestie. Why did I say that?
One last look in satin light before I say goodnight.
Like paintbrush. Work versus Chaos bots would be cool, but that would not sell. Everybody who plays Chaos already has everything that they need. Everybody who plays Orcs already have what they need. Therefore, will always be Space Marines.
Wrong I sang the truth within. Its ivory listens without pride. No need to run or hide. It's heard me lying hum through pain.
Perhaps I will just do hazard strikes on one half to make it more interesting.
The
What is the slice of life anime fuck did you just say? What about orcs versus demons? I cannot wait until demons get fully folded into these slaves to darkness codexes, so that way demons do not have their own codex anymore, and I can drink the tears of boomers who are late on their mortgage payments. I do not like demons as an army. What if they completed it, though? They would not. You cannot dream.
Only the piano holds me close and never tells me.
Demons will be folded into these slaves to darkness codexes and exist on their own no longer.
I packed a suitcase.
And as you see on social media, I will be there to drink your tears.
Slamming doors, no angry rush.
Know my pain.
On the sill and vanished through. The keys still dangle on the hook. The last page torn from his old
Half on one side and then do not do the half on the other. It's for a more interesting color scheme. Why do you hate demons? I hate demons because demons would never work together. Demons would only ever serve their god and their god alone. They never should have been mixing with one another. Therefore, they should be folded into the slaves to darkness codexes, so that way they would have actual allies to be working with. Instead, we have been having to deal with demons being paired up with one another, such as Slanesh and Corn demons, when we know for a fact they would never work together. It is not that I don't like demons as models or demons in lore, it is the Demon Army Codex that I have a problem with. If they were fully separated from the beginning and had no issues such as this, I would not care. But it has always been an issue. You get the best of all four demon branches. For literally no reason. Jason hates demons because Jim, Lord of Change laws. Perhaps. Not an inaccurate statement. I'll renew the tape in but a moment.
danced in wartime, boots and lace. A fragile laugh on every face.
When the black has dried,
Telegram
I'm now picturing Korn and Slanesh demons holding hands and fighting together. Hilarious. That is basically how the Demons Codex has worked for a very long time. I'ma call it for the night. Good night, everybody. Goodbye, coffee.
and for a verse the world was gone, just rhythm keeping on.
I still have a slice of pizza, yes.
To find the light, We danced in wartime, quick and brief, with love beneath the grief.
What is your favorite exhibit, Mr. Metal? The one featuring your mom, if we had enough room for her. I'm glad I found this channel and at Naked Iron Warriors player, and surprisingly very chill. Don't you worry, I have anger management issues. Well, not anger management issues, I just have issues with getting angry easily. Managing it afterwards is relatively simple. I scream into the void. The paint should be dry. Reeling, my favorite parts of playing this army. Not to talk to a beast, moderately. If you don't find ways to annoy me, I'm usually quite pleasant. There are only a few people who have found ways to annoy me, and by few I mean single. Anybody who frequents the Discord knows who I'm talking about. Indeed. I will not say his name in fear of summoning him. You find ways to annoy me. Somehow, he has not been banned yet. He has gotten very close on numerous occasions. Half the Hazard Strike book. It's pleasing. What happened? He's afflicted with a very unfortunate taste. He's Indian. It sounds bad at first, but the reason as to why I say that is because of international cultural differences. He does not understand that there are certain things that he should not be saying. He got him into trouble a few times. He's very much on the cusp of getting kicked out if he continues, which he has not, thankfully. Oof, sounds unfun. He is an idiot. It's a good thing that Tracer said that potentially offensive thing, and not Dio. I'm going to now switch to the Dio voice.
I am going to start saying slurs. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know any. Definitely don't know any. Which do you prefer, banana yellow hazard stripes or orange yellow hazard stripes? I go with banana, but I would put a wash of brown over it when I'm done.
He never sang, just played for me. His fingers
I find it easier. Marine jump scare. Yep. Some would say a noisy marine. I'm funny, fuck you. It was I, Dio.
hold my hand while silence formed a
Too much gold. Too much paint. Fuck.
Not words he'd say, that's just his quiet way. And though his voice was never strong, he
Beautiful.
me into song.
What is this over here? Oh, it is just a harness or part to keep the pelt clung onto. Let's do gold for the hilt.
Inside of me.
Would be fun and interesting. Beautiful. What are you doing for the sword? I am leaving it as is because I am lazy, and that is the best part about painting in an Iron Warrior's color scheme, is that I am lazy. I'm still trying to talk like Trazen even though I shouldn't be. Because I'm a fucking idiot.
He wrote me into song.
Silver, gold, and a wash. Highlight is
Hums inside of me.
optional. And by optional, I mean I don't fucking do it. Great Knight Silver? No, what the fuck are you... What belt should you get? Brain damage or something? Is it a paint? Is there a paint called Grey Knight Silver? If there is whoever made that paint should be shot.
Just a favor, dear, a parting gift.
There's a Grey Knight Silver. Stupid fucking paint name.
Promises, no future plan, just lips that briefly land. He tipped his hat.
To be fair, there is a paint called Iron Warrior, but nobody uses it. Because why would you?
Hum a leaving song. He smiled the way they always do, like time was never true.
And the light's a bit too bright. Well, it's bright for you guys, it's not bright for me.
Say goodbye.
Washes out the colors too much.
Times it's a lie. The kiss
Grey Knight Silver came in unpainted. Ha ha. This guy's got jokes. Throw him out the fucking airlock. To be fair, that was the whole joke for the Reforged was, because they're silver, they just have face cuts and that's it. But I feel like most people didn't get that joke the first time I said it.
You kiss someone to say goodbye.
Grey Knight Steel is a slightly bluer silver based on that doctor. Understood.
The kiss was just a favor plain, a whisper wrapped in rain.
I need to do another Crash Crusade video, or I just need to do a narrative video at this point. I feel like that would be fun. It would not do well on this channel, but I'd like to think it would.
10 cents a dance, I spin for tips with rouge applied.
I should work on that Heretic Trooper story I've been working on.
He comes,
That would be fun.
just drinks and leans, but never bites
Any,
my seam.
only a Warhammer fan or professional artist can notice the difference.
The way
Or if you have eyeballs.
but won't
But that sounds too mean, so I'll just go ahead and agree with you.
he watches while the others twirl, but I'm not
Please War Trench Crusade, you got me into it. Oh, good. I'm influencing people to make awful financial purchases. Good. I'll probably do something narrative for it next time. I just don't know what to actually title the story since it's following a heretic trooper. I want Black Grail lore. No. How you like them apples? Warhammer already is a terrible financial choice. We were doomed from the start. You could have been doing crack.
10 cents a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me, and none of them are me.
What do you mean this is my crack? I'm saying it's No, officer, that is not my narcotics. Please do not take me to prison. I don't care if they fell out of my prison pocket. Those are definitely not my narcotics.
The creak of floors when lights run dry. It's heard our laughs, our whispers.
Would the opposite of Black Grail be white bread? Apo, please find the nearest airlock and eject yourself.
Our fingerprints, the curtains swayed with perfume hints. No clerk would ask, no bell would chime.
I do lines of dry paint. Why not straight pigment?
I sign in with another name, but leave with just the shame. The hotel knows and never speaks, yet creaks with all our
Beautiful. Apo, stop trying to get people drunk. Sad shambling pile of screaming corpses. If you would like that, look into The Great Hunger.
I sign in with another name, but leave with just the shame.
I was going to paint the horns bone, but honestly keeping them silver is more interesting to me.
Yet creaks with all our weeds. The hotel knows and never speaks, yet creaks with all our weeds.
Beautiful. I am, however, going to need a bone color for the skull and the hand on the back. By interesting, you mean easier, right? No. Maybe not.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor.
I have no idea what he's talking about either. I'm going to be honest, I forgot about what I was talking about in the last 2 minutes. Bone color.
He watched her twirl, forgot his dream,
Unpainted. Perhaps.
and I just vanished in a blink.
You could also not be a lazy bastard and paint your models. Like we were talking about earlier, I have a very bad memory. The sword. Oh. Yeah. Leaving it, yes, I'm leaving it the way it is. I'll do something with the runes later, but after I do a wash.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light, while I just sit the
I probably should have added more skulls to the base, but it's honestly fine. What background music is this? I finally remembered to ask. It's just some jazz compilation. It's probably AI, I have no idea. It just sounds nice. And it's not copyrighted, so it probably is AI. I'll throw it in the chat.
The waitress knows my name by now. She brings the coffee anyhow. I sit and stir my sugar slow, and let the jukebox flow. She never asked what made me cry, just tops me off and lets it slide. The booth still holds your denim ghost.
There we go.
Right here.
The hell did everyone else go? It's late. It's midnight at my time, so most people are probably falling asleep.
Some strangers heal you more.
That and most people who just listen to the chat, they don't exactly interact much, which is fine. No problem with that. Lost is asleep because he's in the military. Coffee said he was going to bed. Apo is in the Midwest, so it's probably closer to 2 to 3 a.m. for him. And so on and so forth.
But never plays the flame.
I just realized I need to cut my nails again. Fine.
Some strangers heal you more than friends.
Oh shit, I'm done. I lost track of time. I don't blame you, so did I. I didn't realize it was past midnight. I have the next few days off, so it's not like it matters much. I'll probably cut the stream in a minute and then start working on a quick narrative video for Trench Crusade. I could probably whip that up pretty quick. It's not really me doing research, it's just me writing and talking, which is the two easiest parts out of the 4 things I have to do for YouTube. Researching, writing, recording, and editing. And I'm taking away one of those things. As soon as that dries, I will do a brown wash on him. There you go. For me, I have a reason for being awake. I just can't think of it. That's called dementia and or Alzheimer's. I'm sorry. Or ADHD.
cursive curved and bittersweet. He spoke of ways
Oh yeah. Hey, this might wake people up. Oh, this is pretty funny as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon, so it's not like you're gonna miss much. See you, Hanka. Look forward to your channel. Well, I'm glad you like it. You know, I'll probably cut the stream here, and then we'll pick up on this guy later, because I do want to get some writing done. Thank you all for coming. Let me turn this off.
Off, actually. Thank you all for coming. I will probably be streaming again later, I guess, technically speaking today, but Monday, around noon, if not the afternoon, if I don't get up that early. Good night.